Ladies and gentlemen, have no fear because your councilman is here. And I'm here on Sunday, which you know what that means. A PLE is in action right now. And what other one that I will show up to than, of course, NXT Halloween Havoc. We got a lot of dope matches for you. So let's not hesitate and let's jump into this right now.
Howdy, folks. This is Willow Nightingale, and you are watching Women's Wrestling Talk.
I would love to wrestle with somebody.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.
Greetings, far and wide, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the WWT NXT Watch Along. But this is the PLE edition of Halloween Havoc. We are 4 minutes out from it starting, and I wanted to make sure we just hop on early so we get some people in here, give everyone a chance to sit down, get it ready. It is streaming live right now on Peacock, but I am not alone today. All right. I have the very charismatic. He is brave enough to be able to be a Rock fan and a Cody fan. But of course, when it's all said and done, all it is just a lot of all-star fandom rolled into one. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's give him his proper intro.
It's Dion from At All Star Fandom.
Quite frankly, you need to go back to the drawing board because your game absolutely sucks.
There we go. Dion Morris in the building, man.
What's up, man?
How you doing today, man?
Doing good, man. This is my first watch along, so I'm super excited, man. As I can say, below my name, the People's Nightmare.
Nightmare.
So go ahead and trademark that. I'll go ahead and do that. So
the disrespect, man. But shout out to those that are joining us in here, man. Lewis Johnson, man, glad you are excited today. Shout out to my cousin Easy Not jumping into the building. Boza is here. Yes, we are getting a PLE of Tuesday Night Pharaoh, and yes, I appreciate y'all for checking in and joining in. We 3 minutes in. Shout out to Threads. I know y'all can't see the comment, but he's actually using the Will Pharaoh emoji. I need to update those so we actually have color, so y'all can always pop.
Oh, that's dope, man. I saw that.
Yeah, appreciate that. Shout out to my boy Zero, man. Zero, what an excellent cat. Tech savvy, like, bro, if you have to talk about guy in the chair for a superhero, this is the dude. I thought I'd meet someone like that, but I was like, if I would pick up crime and fight it and be a superhero, this would be my man in the chair. That's the guy in the chair right now. And yes, Boz, I was just about to get into that. So during the pre-show, we have found out that Kalani Jordan will not face just one member of Fatal Influence, not two of them, but she will be running the gauntlet tonight. She will be facing all three members of Fatal Influence in a gauntlet match for the NXT Women's North American title. Dion, man, we 2 minutes out, man. How do you feel about knowing this is now the stipulation for the NXT Women's North American title? And does this put her more in jeopardy of not walking out? Where do you feel the champion stands right now?
It is definitely a hurdle to go over because, I mean, it's a gauntlet match for your title. There's no advantage for her at all. So you look at it like, I first saw her, I was like, oh, she's going to become a star tonight because if she runs the table, oh, there's nothing stopping her after this. But damn, the whole group, good grief.
The whole group. But now we know, though, don't nobody do it like Lonnie. If she's able to pull out the victory tonight, where does this leave her as the NXT Women's North American Champion? Is the hype do we finally get past the hurdle of, oh, she was just giving it to her? And do we finally get rid of the heel talk that everybody keeps saying about her?
Yeah, I think this is a true babyface match, right? So if she makes it through, there's no heel turn. There's no like going heel. Like this puts her in position for your client essentially, because who else is there for her to beat at this point? If she runs through a whole faction, what do you have, man? Or Oba's big, man.
That's a big boy. Big boy. Yes, man. Yes, indeed, man. But I think I guess this is going to be the first match that they do have up tonight. It is going to be, I believe, tables, ladders, and scares for the NXT North American Championship. Your thoughts on who pulls out as the victor?
Oh, come on, man. This is Obus, man. Like, I want to see Tony D just get completely destroyed in this match. That's a personal thing. But yeah, I want to see him get destroyed tonight.
Boza, all I can say is this, man. If my client was given a gauntlet match, please believe that she would be prepared and ready to go no matter what, because that's what my client does. That's what you do when you're at the top of the greatest women's division in the world. You stay prepared. You stay ready so you don't get ready.
Exactly. The best preparation is, oh crap. I just destroyed that quote altogether because I just forgot it as soon as I started saying it.
It's all good, man. But I hope y'all got y'all seats buckled because Halloween Havoc is starting now. Now, again, we can't show it on here, but hopefully you are checking it out on the Peacock app. You can either get it for the low price like me with commercials, or you can get it streaming without ads. But we are here in Hershey, Pennsylvania. There's like a big ass theme park in Hershey, right? What is that place called?
Yeah, I mean, it's for like the Hershey's candy bar, because they have like the whole mascot stuff, and like there's an actual Hershey mascot, Hershey candy bar mascot.
Oh wow, okay, so they got, that's a nice looking thing.
Yeah, see, Hershey Chocolate World, that's where he's at.
Okay, but now of course we got everybody walking in right now. Hershey Chocolate World, yeah. So are you seeing Ethan Page right now on the screen?
I'm a little ahead. I'm now seeing Trick.
Okay, my Trick just popped up on my. Okay, so I know you're just a tad bit ahead. So at least we know where we're at.
About 3 or 5 seconds, so I'll play accordingly.
Yes. All right, man. We got it started. So we don't know the first match technically. So which match do you think should open the show?
Dude, the way they were walking, I thought we were gonna get Oba and Tony. They're the only ones that they showed dressed with the belt and ready to go. So I'm guessing they're up first.
Yeah, so we're gonna see, man. Now I gotta ask you though, too. Do you believe that Stephanie Vacour and Julia should be formed into attack? Whoa! Gigi Dolan is back? Okay.
Oh yeah, she came straight forward.
Oh wow, she looks amazing too.
Is there like a host for this one? I don't think there's like a host.
I think she might be the host.
She might be the host. Oh, she
might be the host of Halloween. Yeah. Wow! Shout out to Gigi Dolan returning. Well, we know at least being onto screen
on the TV. Yeah,
man, she looks amazing. She looks like she grew up. Like she looks like she's grown up and got into her character.
Because really, that whole Mandy Rose leaving sort of left them in a lurch, man.
Oh yeah.
We'll keep it like that.
So I'm curious, what if JC Jane wins and then Gigi, or what if JC Jane is the last one and Gigi Dolan comes and mess up the match?
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. I'm a Gigi fan. I'm more a Gigi fan than
I am too, bro. No, you know what it is about Gigi that you like. We know what we like about Gigi Dolan.
Oh.
I'm not going to say it when understood. It's understood. It's definitely understood. But in case it's
bounce
not.
When she walk, then bounce when she walk, bounce when she walk.
Is it good? The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want.
Clap when she walk, clap.
Believe me when I tell you, it's gonna get played a couple of times.
Oh man. I mean, really, honestly, it's the women's matches, man. Like, granted, okay, real quick, how did you like Trick's return message with?
Now I'm excited. I'm excited about this match. I'm not gonna lie. Rapping to Kurt Franklin. That was fire, bro. Do you want a tricky whooping?
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
As soon as I saw Reverend Devon, I was like, boy, you need to stop. Like, I was like,
but he knew that though. He knew, like, because I feel like everybody told him, like, yo, Ego bodied you on that.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna have to come up. All right.
You want a tricky woman.
Kalani is gonna face Fallon Henley last. Maybe, I don't know. Because when you face the leader last,
I feel like you would. It's that's how it should be put up.
Oh, yeah, so we do, just to remind everybody, the tables, ladders, and scares match for the North American Championship against Obafemi and Tony D'Angelo must end in a pinfall victory. No matches. No championship suspended in the air this time.
The ambulance just so happens to look like the Ghostbusters.
Which is dope. Which I think is dope. Okay. So we are getting that first. It is the North American Championship on the line. The ruler, Obafemi, getting his rematch against the Don, Tony D'Angelo. And yes, thank you, Christopher Leclerc. Roxanne Perez is competing in her 12th PLE in women's history, tied with Io Sky tonight. She will have the most PLEs in NXT as a woman competitor in history.
How much longer do you think she's gonna stay there, man?
Hey man, listen. The Pereziacs are we like our apartment in the sky. I'm just letting you know. We like our residency in the NXT building. And the lease don't seem like it's up. Yeah, the lease don't seem like it's up. So just so we make sure that we add these so y'all know what you're watching and stuff like that. So we do have the ticker at the bottom. Right now, it is the tables, ladders, and scares match. Now, this is by pinfall, and there's no rules in this. So
some run-ins from the family?
I'm asking, so that's what I want to know. Like, what is the percentage now of Oba winning with all of these obstacles here?
Didn't he take the family out? Though, like, are they a non-factor at the moment?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying too. I don't
want him to show. I don't want him to show. I feel like if Tony D was who he was, he'd tell them to hang back so he can take care of business. But you know, he's like goon number 2, is what somebody said in the comments last week.
Yeah, and I say the same thing. Yeah, you know what? Because for me, I feel like even for Roxanne and even for Trick Williams, I feel like those are two superstars that when the call up comes, I feel like theirs are so big, it should be the Raw after WrestleMania. True. Or the SmackDown after WrestleMania.
True.
And no disrespect to Ethan Page, but Ethan could go up right now.
Immediately. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, that's no disrespect. Not to say that he's not big or anything like that. It's just one of those, like, it's enough for him to go now and skyrocket.
Since we're going through entrances and stuff now, the draft. We talked about it last week. I've always thought like the way they did the draft this past time was the way to do it. Just have it be NXT. Just how it looked like a typical draft. Yeah. Everybody, all of them are waiting to get called up. That's how you build anticipation for it.
Only thing that's missing was the hats. I wish they'd have gave.
No, they did the hats.
Oh, they did. Okay,
they
didn't put it on. I wanted to hit Cedar. And then they come talk.
The like I'm like, this is how you do it. Main roster, figure that out, man. Just pick whoever you want. But
yeah,
when it comes to drafting, that's the class. That's how you pull them up, man.
Okay, shout out to Mike Awesome over there with the Beetlejuice get up. Okay, see you over there, bro.
Showtime, folks.
It's showtime. He got to do the voice. I'm probably sure they're not going to let him do the voice, but it would have been dope. This match is for the NXT North American Championship. It's a table, ladders, and scares match, okay?
This tells you that WWE is different now, man. Ain't no way Vince would have let him go out like that.
Not at all. Not at all. But you letting them at least do it to the theme, like it's Halloween Havoc, man.
Exactly, right? Oh.
That's why he shouldn't be champion. That's why he shouldn't be champion. How you gonna interrupt the championship calling, man? I hope this man puts you through everything.
I'm trying to sync up with you, Will. What do you see right now?
Oba is grabbing the barricade. D'Angelo just got out.
Okay, yeah, I'm right there.
Yeah, we like you said, we may be like 2-3 seconds off.
Yeah, I paused it for like 2 seconds to see if I could catch it.
Oh yeah, he just ran into the post. D'Angelo just put him, speared him through the turn.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, good. We right where we appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Andy Nguyen, thank you for joining us. It is NXT Halloween Havoc. Boza asks, could Obafemi go up now?
Man.
Yeah.
He's at that point, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
There's nothing else for him to do in NXT other than win the title, and it depends on if they want him to win that.
And I don't think it's necessarily needed either, because who does the ruler have to give to the next one? Because if Javon Evans was to beat Oba for the title, I'd be upset.
Yeah.
I'd be upset. Shout out to Stone Cold Courtney in the building. Yes,
Courtney.
It is Sunday, and it is Halloween Havoc. I hope you're sitting there watching and enjoying as well.
I bought some Slim Jims, man.
I know, right? I got my food on the way, though. My food is coming. Nikita Lyons shows up. Dion, what do you think about that being a factor? Will Nikita Lyons come out?
That's too soon. You know what I mean? Like, that's one interaction, right, that they've had so far. Yeah, that might be that's too soon.
I think so too.
We'll see what happens with that, though, because I don't know. That's a tough storyline to sort of look at and be like, what are they trying to do? Daggum.
Did he just throw a chair?
Tony D throwing chairs, man.
That's what you get. That's what you get. So Christopher Clare. Difference between that and Io Sky's run, had the most title defenses on any NXT reign. She defended it 8 times on the NXT weekly program alone.
That's directed at you, Will. That's your.
No, that's directed at Christopher Leclerc. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I was like, hey, if that's how you feel about it. But we seen Roxanne title reign, so we know what's up.
Yeah. And we like looking at this one, the idea of not having to climb to get the title just makes it like into a glorified like hardcore match, right? With tables out and chairs. So it's just
pretty much, yeah. Let's
beat someone down until we can actually get a pinfall.
Oof. Which I think is cool, but I still say it would have been a slight advantage to Tony D'Angelo if he would have had it to where the titles is suspended in the air. Because again, like we say, Oba's a big guy.
Yeah, big guys don't like to climb ladders.
Yeah. So it's not like he'd have just sprung up there and grabbed it. Like,
yeah.
Oof.
I'm sure. I was gonna say the stage is essentially just a LED, like a graphic.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, man, they need to recreate that big WCW like ghoul and pumpkin.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. I used to love that thing, man.
That may come later since this is like Halloween Havoc's first PLE.
So what was the one what did they used to do in October?
No, they would do Halloween Havoc, but it would be a part of the NXT show.
The show, yeah, two-parter, right? Like
so,
a week.
Yeah, it'd be a two-parter. Yeah, this is the first now, like actual PLE for it.
Man,
so
you got to make that big demon, man.
Oh yeah, the big pumpkin and stuff. I wish the stage was up because after seeing I remember Johnny Gargano and Damian Priest having a Devil's Playground match, and the way that shit went, I was like.
Yeah, we don't get many ramps anymore, man. Like full-on stage ramps.
Yeah, we don't get it as much, man. But I understand, man. It's a new era. It's a new decade. I get it.
And you can pack a few more people in there, too.
Yeah, which is why they said they made the stages a little bit smaller to have more people attend.
Or Oba's just... See, and now Booker T is even talking about was Tony D's win a fluke?
We're going to see tonight. I mean, because again, as much as Obafemi is putting in the work, I will say it takes a lot to put D'Angelo down. And even right now, Tony D'Angelo could still be able to get up and give him the business. But we're going to see. Oh, shit.
Oh, shoot, the long-haired guy's back in the crowd. Remember him?
Okay, that's what I thought. He got a beard now.
Yeah,
I was just looking at him. I was like, that's not him, is it? No, I was like, no, that's not
that's him.
This dude look like Charles Manson. I was like, that ain't him. That's him. No, that man got a full beard now. Oh, wow. He need to cut that shit, though. He look creepy as fuck. You look like you done something you ain't supposed to be doing. And
that's why we
jacket
haven't
don't
seen
help.
him in so long.
I know, and that jacket don't help. Okay, so could this be? There we go. Okay. Can we get the turnaround from Tony?
Man, Oba's too big,
Woo!
too strong.
Did Oba just jump over him?
Oba's too fast, too strong, man.
Did you see? I was not expecting him to leap like that and that fast.
Or Oba's too fast.
Oh wow!
Too big.
Wow! Oh
then,
wow!
Like a European uppercut into the
oof, and then landing on him.
Dude, who would you be waiting for to see Oba go against him on the main roster?
Give me where you'd send him, and then I'll tell you.
I'm sending him to Raw. Raw is a monster movie.
Bronson Reed. Go straight after the Tsunami versus the Ruler.
Man, I want to see that hard him and Gunther.
Either way. Either way. Is that he got a pipe?
Oba got a crowbar, man. He hit a crowbar in the.
He don't need no weapons. That man don't need no weapons.
Oh, put it in his mouth and
whoa.
Like Edge did. Wait, off. Sorry.
Meat.
Okay.
Use the whatever, man. We're past it now.
Let's see. Sindel, I know that Lash's ass is grass because Damage trolls backstage. You don't shoot knee Kyrie saying and not get a lick back. But you gotta remember too, Sindel, they facing that crown jewel. So it might go that way like you talking about, but we know crown jewel it's finna be hype.
There might be one crown jewel I'm looking forward to.
I'm kind of upset I'm having an event that day, but I'm like, good thing it started at 10 a.m. So I ain't got to worry about it like that because I can play it where I'm at. But I'm like, ooh, nobody told me that.
No, it's this card for this because usually like Crown Jewel is like a universe all of its own. It's like Elfworld.
Yeah, which is like, and the way and see now that you say it like that, making these titles, I'm not so upset about now. Because just like you say, it's kind of like this don't really necessarily do anything with a lot of the stories, but for some, it's just like we're giving them what they want out there. So now with Oba ruling this match, what does Tony need to do to overcome not only the ruler itself, but the mentality now that he's on a chase for the belt?
He needs to get dirty. He needs to whatever dirty mob stuff he's accustomed to doing or telling us what he's been doing. There's no rules in this. Do what you need to do. A low blow would satisfy. A low blow would get him back in the game here because right now he's taking one hell of a beating.
But right now, would you consider him to be a face or a heel?
Tony?
Yeah.
People like Oba though, right? Like Oba gets a babyface pop.
Yeah, but he also got the Rocky mentality right now behind him as well to overcome.
I hated that so much.
I did too.
Being a person who loves every Rocky movie, I was like, we just saw with Sami Zayn. I hated it then.
I'm so sick of the underdog crap. I'm like, y'all are not underdogs.
No,
they're like Sammy's an underdog. Sammy's 6'1". There's nothing underdog about this guy.
But his whole gimmick used to be what the underdog of the underground or something like that. So
you've been out the underground for a long time, buddy.
A long time.
Ooh, slamming Oba on the chair. Okay, Tony getting
He's
a little
bit
of
control.
He getting a little lick back. I was like, if Oba lose to a spine buster, I'm gonna be tight.
Dude, and it's not like even an Arn Anderson spine buster. You know what I mean? Like
exactly. Like this is a basic one. Let me see. Boza said Oba versus Braun.
You gotta make it happen.
Oba versus Bronson.
Make it
Oba
happen.
versus Otis. There's a case for all of them that had a big battles on Raw. Sandil says there's a recording on SmackDown just the other day, so we know who wins at Crown. Hey! I ain't even want to read the rest. Don't tell me that. Don't tell Sandil. Just because you live in the future, don't you ruin this for us. Let's see. Antoine Phillips says the 3 matches on Raw for Oba is Gunther versus Oba, Braun Breaker versus Oba.
Oh boy,
Bronson Reed versus Oba. Hey, all of these. I'm glad you picked Raw. For him,
yeah,
to go through, it sounds like that's where he need to be.
Raw's a monster movie, man.
Yeah. Oh, okay, my bad. I got nervous because you said it was already. I got nervous, and that ain't even got to do with you though, Cindil. Like I didn't have a lot of stuff last week.
Will's knee.
Oh no, not the knee. Oh no, poor Tony D'Angelo.
It was almost like an F5, but he just dropped him.
Yo, so let me ask you this, because I thought about asking that. Would you be mad if Oba Fleming added the F5 to his
Not
roster?
at all.
And do you think he's worthy of it?
Ooh, that's another thing. What if he did a different variation of it? What if it was like that? What if it was like that airplane spin where he just let you go? He needs to do something different because we know it.
So I actually used to do that.
Give it to Braun Breaker before I give it to Oba. It fits
I can see that.
Bit more.
Yeah, I can see that. I had one that I used to do when I wrestled. It was an F5, but they were flipped up so their face was up. And when I did it, I'd catch their neck and come down. So when you threw it down, it was like I'm guiding you and you coming down.
Yeah.
Head down. Wait. There we go. That's what I told y'all. Like, yo.
So to me, this makes Tony D a heel.
Ooh.
To me, this makes Tony D a heel.
You saw how he threw him into that pole?
With the greatest of ease.
Oh my God. Courtney says, I'll throw in with Oba versus Damien. I would definitely see that.
Essentially, if you got to be this tall to ride this ride with Oba.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's where we're going with. That's why I laughed at Otis a little bit.
No, but they faced each other and they had a pretty good match.
Yeah.
They had a pretty good match.
So see now this is the thing. This now is a heel sort of thing that Oba's doing now.
And you see, it's like they're trying to make him a face.
Yeah, Tony D, yeah. But his family just came out, man.
You're like, you better get out of here. You better take your ass home.
Exactly, Book. She shouldn't even be in there.
Exactly. Hey, you wanted to get in there. But see, this is what I don't like because it's wasting time for Oba.
It's milking it because he's zip tied. If Tony D was zip tied to the turnbuckle, the ladder's behind him. Jeez.
See what I say? This, I guess. Oh yeah, no. We're a little bit ahead, but like, I mean, you might be a little bit ahead of us, Courtney. But yeah, we just saw Oba go through a ladder, so now I know this is going to help turn this around.
This stinks. And I tell you why. This should have been. Oh, never mind. And Oba's right back up. So
nah, you got a point, Sindil. I wish they wouldn't air those prior so y'all know what's going on.
That's it, right?
Is that it? Nope. He gonna have to do that through the table. He gonna have to put him through the table to do that.
I mean, we still got a table set up in the ring, right? So
yeah, we do. Yeah, somebody got to go through this table. Oh, but Oba Femi ain't been through a table. Do we get the spine buster through the table?
What's Tony D's finisher again?
Spine buster. The spine buster is his finisher.
Look at this. This. Look at this. Will, he's about to lose this thing, man.
Did I not just call it?
Come on. Will. The family overcomes the obstacle of Oba.
That's all I got for this.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
You can run it again if you wanted to, Will. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Man, come on, man.
I get it, Boza. It's perfectly in the rules, but
here's the thing. This man fought 4 people tonight, man.
But here's also my thing. That boy threw that man. Yo, shout out to him. Like that, I think that's the MVP of the night. You ate that. You ate that so far. Yeah. All right, man. So we still got the North American champion, Tony D'Angelo, reigning supreme. But that's why I say too. So what does this do? Does this make them heels?
Man, the fact that it took a whole family to beat one man, and I haven't seen any heelish ways out of him fully.
That's hilarious how he didn't really hit him with the spine buster. Oba jumped up for him.
Yeah.
Throwing it out there. Throwing it out there. But you know what it does though too? It also protects Oba because we know like, okay, it took all y'all to beat him.
You're right. You're right.
At the end of the day, you didn't beat him one-on-one for a match.
Never has, right? Like, I mean,
never. So now let me ask, what's next for Oba? Is it for you? Is it NXT championship or is it a call up?
I mean, if he stuck around for NXT title, I think that'd be great. Because let's think about it now. Like, Oba's an attraction for NXT, especially them being on CW too. So I'm saying he stays and go after that, man. And then, like you said, he could be that day after WrestleMania, sort of show up to the party at Raw.
I can see that.
Because I keep him in NXT, man. We got ratings to get on Wednesday nights now. We got ratings to go Tuesdays.
Yeah, we do. Maybe main roster. I can see it too. I feel like I don't necessarily need Oba to have the championship. But also too, I also kind of agree with Sindil as well. Like Oba is a huge draw for NXT. Don't bring him up. But I guess my question is still too though. When we look at this roster that's currently for the NXT championship, who do you have?
I mean, I'm trying to think, Will, but they got NBA legacy titles now.
I saw that Miami one. I was like,
man.
I
don't know. Like, I mean, even though he lost this match, I feel like he needs to. Like, he still should be the top choice for that, right? Like, who's in the running for it after Trick and Ethan?
No, I get that, but then who does he face afterwards? Because it's like, okay, you have Trick go up against it, then it's done. And then you have maybe Ethan, and then after them two are gone, like who's really left? Like who is he gonna face? Charlie Dempsey? You gonna face Lexus King?
Oba doesn't match up well with them, I don't think. Not right now.
I don't think any of them though give you the aspect of being the NXT champion.
That's understandable.
There
just
he goes.
As a Cody Crybaby, Will, just like you know, I was at that WrestleMania, so it started that night.
And you know exactly how I feel about it.
What happened at WrestleMania? He has to finish his story.
Hey man, when that music dropped and that pyro popped, all of Dallas went wild, man.
Understand? I felt it too. I felt it too. But I was still deprived of Rock versus Roman.
But look what
And I'm
you're gonna get it though, Will.
And until I get it, I'm gonna keep talking. When I get it, I'm gonna shut up. Dude.
This is gonna. This is gonna. I want to see Cody versus Rock though. Like that's what I want.
That's what I need though. That's what I need.
The Rock got a pinfall over Cody Rhodes, man. Like the final boss has a pinfall over him.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, because Hikuleo and Oba, that'd be fire.
Boy. Versus, versus the incoming Samoans.
The incoming Samoans, yes. And then yes, Charlie will be defending the Heritage Cup against Alexis King this week. Yes, Dylan is crazy with the clips. Yes. Yes, indeed, Courtney. Yes. You know we had to have it up tonight. Yes, a lot of big boy Samoans are coming in, and some of them have to do the solo route. Who better than Obafemi? That's true, and I've stated that as well. Like, I don't need everybody joining the bloodline.
True.
Like, let some of these cats like have their individual runs and build. So, Crown Jewel, though. Crown Jewel. Does Cody do what many think might be the impossible and beat Gunther?
Man, that's a tough match, man. Like that. That's tough, Will. Like, I'm like, we made this monster out of Gunther, but we made this ultimate babyface out of Cody. Like, this is Super Cody at this moment, man, with the title.
Yeah. And let me say this. I don't say it, and I'm not asking it as Cody. Oh wow!
Sorry.
Just him and him. Sorry. With him and the guy that's sitting in the front with the Charles Manson beard. Like, we need a character that's a barber. Be like, yo, let me edge up. Let me edge you up. Let me.
I'm sorry, Will. I cut you out, man. He's actually. I think he's gonna be here in Atlanta in a week or two, a few weeks.
Yeah,
like this brewery wrestling or something like that. I forgot to look at that.
It's just, why is it so dark? Why is it so dark? Why is it not the color of his hair? So then I cannot have Gunther lose, and I can't. The only thing that I sit apart on with it is that the reason why I see Cody winning is because Gunther's King of the Ring. That's the only reason why I can see it. Because he's King of the Ring. Does he really have to hold all those accolades? William Regal.
I like Lexus King, man. I think he's dope.
I do too.
His entrance alone with that chair
that shit is fire.
I already said next 2K. I don't care what else my interest looks like. I'm gonna start with that.
Yeah,
that flying crown, that flying throne better be in there.
Oh,
this was earlier tonight, huh?
It said it. Oh, okay. My bad, Boza. The way you wrote it, I thought you was choosing it. I didn't know that it said it, that they gave the order already. So it's
did?
Yeah, it's Jasmine, JC, and Fallon in that order.
Okay.
My bad, Boza. I didn't know you were saying it like that. Whoa.
Oh man, we starting this now.
Are you serious?
We are in second match, man.
What? My client is the second match. Fuck out of here, bro. What are we doing right now?
We know how we're HBK. We still call them HB cakes. You still calling them that? We're keeping that.
Yes.
You're just mad right now.
Because we know who to blame for this.
It's me, Austin. Oh, son of a bitch. It's me, Austin. It was me all along, Austin.
I don't appreciate that one.
This is I was just a set, bro. Like, the only reason why I'm mad about it is, how is this before that punk ass ambulance match?
Because it's the ambulance match.
Man, whatever, dog. Whatever, dog. And why is the champ coming out first?
It's me, Austin. Oh,
I can't.
son of a.
I can't say what I want to say right now, but I'm gonna put it in the private chat. Hold on. Hold on.
Like I said last week, Will, we got new toys, man. We got new toys.
Check the private. Check the private. That wasn't there before. Hold on. I know. I ain't sure. Oh, that wasn't there before.
Oh man.
I like that they dress just alike.
It's a mandate in NXT now.
Yeah, it is. It is a mandate. It is a mandate. Boza said, yep, Roxy Cora Jade is now. There's more of a storyline with the NXT Women's American Championship. Yeah, you know, you're right. You are right. I will say that. You are right with that.
Because they're not defending it for a reason, right? Like,
yep. Hey, you know what else? Let me know. This match ain't going to be that long.
You don't think so?
I don't think this match going to be that long.
I thought the first one was short.
No, it was. I think because you still got the Devil's Playground match. I think that ambulance match will have to have a little bit of extent, and then the gauntlet match is going to be a good little piece of time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With 3-4 people involved. Yeah.
Yeah. And Boza said it right, though. This one does have the least amount of storyline.
It's just new people coming in NXT. They've already built NXT. Now you want to jump into the hottest roster in wrestling sort of thing.
Hottest roster.
I tell you, man, still no one does production like WWE, man.
Nah, bro. And I just wish AEW would follow suit.
Yeah, even just, man. Oh, I don't know, man. They make it look effortless at times, though, man. Like,
yeah.
But they hire good people. And now since like Kevin Dunn has been gone, they just say like, hey, whatever creative idea you got, let's roll with it.
Which is good that you let them focus on that and focus on themselves. Like, I think a lot of this stuff is now you are seeing the personal of the product. It is the people's era, as they were calling it.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I don't know what that announcer talking about, but he talking crazy. Talking about Julia should be the champion right now. We don't know how that match is going to go. Don't you do that.
Man. See, this is how you know, like, to me, NXT isn't developmental anymore, man. Like, this is, look at the position they're in now, and then, like, NXT is developmental. Nah, man. NXT hasn't been developmental for like a year and a half now.
No, you got Level Up now. Level Up is a developmental part.
God, I forgot about that. Does that still play?
Yeah, it plays on NXT on I think Wednesdays.
Oh, on Peacock?
Yeah, I think so. Boza, if you could let us know exactly where it is, but like Level Up still do be coming on.
Oh shoot, I forgot all about that.
All right, we got Cora Jade and Stephanie Vaquer in the ring first.
$1 million is what they all look like right now, man.
Right.
Like superstar, like legitimate superstars.
This is where it's supposed to be. This is what they've worked to get this to. A PLE in a real arena for Halloween Havoc, man.
And good to have Cora Jade back too, man.
Yeah, man. I'm just fingers crossed, man. Please have a solid match. I don't mean even as far as performance go. Like, I just don't want nothing to happen to her. Please don't let that happen to her.
Cause she got that brace on tight.
Yeah, let's take it slow. Let's take it slow.
And who doesn't love a good tag team match, man? Yeah. Especially with.
We don't know that, Cynthia. We don't know that. Another pop rocks could have happened, and she won. We don't know what would have happened in that match. And I don't like the allegations that's being thrown out of how this would have went.
Exactly. And I like just what Bo's was saying. Like, yeah, it doesn't scream developmental anymore when you have these two along with Delta's joining the squad, man. Like, it's far from developmental now. The only thing I can see with them working on is like, promo classes, all that stuff to get them even better. Their in-ring is solid, man. But
yes, it is. Appreciate that, Boza, for letting us know.
Oh, it's on Peacock?
Yeah, so Peacock on Fridays after the SmackDown Lowdown.
I have no clue.
it can be frustrating with what's happening in AEW now, but do want them to succeed while working through growing pains and elevate the entire roster, especially the tag team and women's. Yeah, they just gotta do it. Then to what you were saying with Boza, what's going on, Mike? Thank you for joining us. King Slater, Flan, what is Cora Jade wearing? Bo Peep cosplay from Toy Story. Thank you for letting us know if that's what it is. Yeah,
I like Bo Peep, man.
I like Bo Peep. Bo Peep was the heart of Woody.
Oh goodness.
Stephanie Vaquer is no joke.
I don't know how, like, no matter how long I watch wrestling, man, I always like up my shoulder on like right before 3. Like for years. For years, I'm always like
and I don't know why when you lay it down, you do it more just
like I think to myself, like, I know it's not gonna end here, but just get it up.
I appreciate Stephanie doing that to my client, but I also appreciate Stephanie doing it. So this is the conflict of this match right now.
My goodness, man.
Hey, man, me and Booker gonna have us a conversation. I'm still pissed that they didn't let Zarya for tonight as a debut to screw finish this match. Have her wipe all 4 of them out. Hey, I wouldn't mind that as to how that ends either.
I mean, it could end like that, like once we get a winner, maybe.
That too. Ooh, super kick.
Booker T. Do your damn job.
Exactly.
I love this move though. It was a 619, but the trip to the rope was really good.
Yeah, but these bro, Julie and Stephanie, bro, like y'all supposed to be enemies, but it's like, man, y'all make such a great tag team.
Dude, Roxanne is so good, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's why I'm like, don't sleep on my client.
Now she's so good. And how old is she?
I think she's 23.
God almighty, man. Really?
Oh, shoot. We got double submissions.
What? Yeah, what's the ref doing?
Ref, so you gonna let them be in the ring? Come on, dog.
Is this a rookie?
He gotta be, bro. He gotta be an NXT level up ref. Like, what are you doing?
But like, is this a rookie?
He gonna turn around like the other shit not going on, dude. You gonna tap? Come on, like, bro.
It's better than that AEW clip of that guy of him putting the shoulder down. Did you see that?
I was watching that when that happened. I was like, sir, you know we all saw that.
He just placed it.
Yes, Roxy Perez will be 23 on November 5th.
Damn, man.
23 years old. Listen, man, I just want a fair match, Boza, okay? I just want a fair match for my client and her tag team partner. And right now, I'm not seeing it.
It does feel very lopsided in the officiating.
Everybody's so excited because these indie stars and got here. Like Roxanne ain't just been putting in the work. Like she don't deserve a fair shake. Yeah. Don't see that either. Yeah, that's right. You be blind to all of it. Yeah, whoop ass. Wow. Yeah, whoop ass. Jumper. Yeah. You hear what Booker's saying? And then they did it within the time it was supposed to happen.
I know, right?
So that when you get... I just want a fair match, Sindil. Julian and Steph paid the ref and Dunkin' Donut gift cards or something. Probably because he ain't smart enough to take cash. There we go.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out like how that Booker finish. They look very similar in that outfit right now, man. Could you do a twin magic sort of thing?
Yeah, if the height was there, yeah. I'm not even gonna front. If the height was there,
well, the way this ref has been, he'd be dumb enough to fall for it.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie though, I'd be pissed if that's how that happened. Ooh. And what I like about this is we still no one has the advantage right now.
No, it's been pretty even. They're finally on offense, Cora and Roxanne. So
this is what I want to know, and this is what I want to know from you. Does Cora Jade take the pin?
Man, I mean, your champion can't, man. But I don't think your champion can. I think it won't hurt her because it's a tag match too. God, they're both young, 23 and 22.
Yeah.
Well, that means they were born like in 2001, 2002.
Like, bro, I was about to graduate high school when you came out.
Same.
Shit.
Oh man, we were in throwback jerseys.
Damn, bro, there's a whole generation below us. Jeez. I was paying bills while they were still in school. All right, Julia definitely got to get a tag in. Hey, man. Hey, ref, you check them elbow strikes. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, man. Double slaps.
Ooh.
Let's get the hot tags. Oh, she's not there.
Come on, Roxanne. You don't need her. You don't need her no way. Just do not let Stephanie get in. Oh, shit. Woo!
Man.
Ooh. No. Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay. You got to. Ref, what we doing? What we doing, though?
Jesus. The meteor to the.
Ha! Did she? I see what Stephanie did, though.
Yeah.
How she pointed at Booker and they went for it. I see what you did, Stephanie. Stephanie, though, if you mess up my client's knee, we're going to have a problem. Yeah, you better watch my client's knee, okay?
Man, Stephanie, again, $1 million here, man.
Dang, you right. They were born after WCW saw the Holy Spirit, first of all. How you just wrote this. How you just wrote this is hilarious, yo.
That's so good.
Oh, that was so good.
Oh, man.
So we just let the headbutts happen. What we, man?
Okay, this ref is the worst. Man.
All right, be careful, Cora. Be careful. Be careful.
Oh, I love it.
Did she just cough and drop?
Yeah. I do like Kofi's trust fall, though, man. I love
that one is great, but she just coughing. She just coughing. All right.
I mean, it's Halloween Havoc, man.
I'm sure Darby loved that right now. Exactly, Courtney. Exactly. She said, did I just see Cora Jade doing Darby Allin's signature move? Uh-oh. Okay, kick out. Now, could there be a possibility Stephanie pins Roxanne?
Ooh, and then we got a whole different can of worms, man.
Oh!
That was one of Booker T's signature moves.
Smack to the face.
Dude, that would create quite the story with Stephanie getting a pinfall on her.
Yeah. Not sure, King Slater. They could beat the big two for the tag team titles with this show. If you talking about Julia and Stephanie, yeah. They both have been an extraordinary tag team right now. Come on, Jay.
Oh.
Come on, Jay. Just be careful. Just be careful. Yeah, throw that elbow. Yeah. Went for the Russian leg sweep, but got countered.
Jesus, look at this. Oh, my God.
Be honest, this ref sucks.
Yeah, these are too legal, right? These are
no. Roxanne is still legal, I believe. But she might be. I'm not sure, if I'm gonna be honest.
We got another hot tag going, man.
Okay, so this one on a little bit longer than I expected, though. So I can see why I do. Oh, Sindel got a point. I smell interference. Oh. Damn, Cora look like she out.
You're right, man. She moving slow.
She looked like she was out.
What we got going here?
Oh, we got a Tower of London? Tower of Terror? Nope.
Tag. Oh,
yeah,
this might be it. Oh, Lord.
Don't you do this to my client. Ah! Oh, you son of a bitch. Fakir, get your ass off of them. No!
She taking it. And that's your whole new can of worms, man. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna need another beer. You need one? I'll Instacart you one.
I ain't tripping because this ref sucks. All right. This ref didn't do his job tonight. And this is why this outcome happened.
But look what it took to, I mean, it was a team effort, obviously, in a tag team match to take out. Well, here's that knee. Oof.
She was out of there. Yeah, bro. I think she was out of her feet. I'm not even gonna lie. Cora Jade looked like she got locked in the room with Homeland. Yeah.
Oh man, you want to talk precision, man. She nailed that.
I know King Slater. We don't know that. Oh, there we go.
Lights out.
Lights out. You know who here?
Boy, talk about a vignette, man.
Right. That's probably one of the best vignettes. Yo, I don't know who the fuck was running up to the concession stand in that shot, but that shit was hilarious. I know you saw her running.
Yeah. Oh, she's here.
And there she go. Zarya is here. That's a big woman.
Boy, you want to talk about matchups that we're going to have now, man. And I think Jordan Grace is going to be on her way pretty soon, too. But she might. NXT is the place to be, man.
It's the place to be, bro.
It's so fun compared to like the other the main rosters, but it's fun over there too. But NXT is young, man. Young, fresh. It's trying to make it.
No, it's making
and killing it. And killing it, bro. And killing it.
I'm telling you, because you're gonna have people that's gonna want to go over there.
Well, obviously, we see that with those three already, man.
I call yes, you did. Now, Boz, I'm not tripping. One, it's a tag match. So there's several plays involved. That's the reason why she could have got pinned. So we're not tripping about these things. And then also, too, I want to see this match. I want to see Roxy versus Stephanie Vaquer. I want to see this happen. Australia grows their women big, larger than life. Yes. The way she was towering just now, I'm like,
what? Have you played with the Fiend yet, Will?
No, because they make you buy it. Like it's not a part of the season's pass.
It wasn't a part of the season pass?
Nah, like unless I gotta update something or anything, but it keeps saying $9.99 on mine.
Really? I haven't looked. So this wasn't even planned on with the usual DLC for the year?
No, I don't think so.
Wow,
I don't think so. I don't think it was. Excuse me, ambulance says, you know, I live in Gotham. They just getting ready to for this ambulance match that's coming.
Okay, this was the Bianca Jade clip of this is hilarious.
That was so good, bro.
Because you can see you like that end shot of Bianca's feet or whatever she fell over.
And especially digging in his nose, I was like, yo. That's hilarious. I didn't know Tiffy did one too.
I didn't know it, yeah. Oh. Oh.
This is great.
Oh, I didn't know so many people did it.
Oh, but yeah, I didn't either. They got to release this on WWE's YouTube. Who is this? This Indy Hartwell? Yeah.
Yeah.
And she from Australia, so you know they got them Jumanji animals, so she ain't scared one bit. She say a pumpkin. Oh, this is great.
Oh, wicked man.
He say, oh, Byron, that was fake. That was fake as fuck.
Oh, Johnny. We're watching Bianca leave.
That's what I said. They had the best reaction.
You gonna see her feet just wherever she fell over. She fell over into a locker. That's what that was.
Yeah.
And Boogeyman's still in shape, man.
Still in shape. Still in shape.
Boogeyman got another run in him, man.
Ah, right. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be right back.
Remember. Oh, this is their beat. I'm anxious to see where this goes with Nathan Frazier too, because he's still been talking on Twitter or X. Ain't no one call it X. Twitter. You're right, Sandil. No one's calling it X. Oh, that's that suit from the Tom Hanks skit on Saturday Night Live. What's that? What's the name of that skit? Shoot. Something pumpkins or something like that. And right now we're looking at Dave LaGreca and Billy, Bubba Ray, Bully Ray, whichever you want to call him. But Dave LaGreca's voice, man, just gets me some. It's like he can barely speak. He always talks like he's out of breath.
Sorry about that, y'all.
No, man. We've just been here talking about how Fidel told me ain't nobody calling Twitter. I mean X Twitter or Twitter X. Yeah,
we're not. We're never going to. And people just need to. He need to understand. Elon Musk need to understand that. Okay, so we got the ambulance match coming up next. So what we think happening? Does Chase U get redemption for Ridge Holland, or
I think
Ridge?
I think Ridge takes the L on this one, man. I like Andre Chase. The fact that Chase U has gone on this long, I appreciate that, man. Who was the kid? They had one kid who got released though, who I thought was really good too. Yeah, he's right there. They showed him in the middle. I can't remember his name though.
Oh, I can't either. Chase U reminds me of hemorrhoids. You know they here.
What?
They're not going nowhere. And when they do pop up, it's kind of unpleasant.
I don't know, but I enjoyed them. And the fact that Andre Chase wrestles in a sweater, a sweater and a button down, man, you gotta appreciate that somehow.
Nah. I'm still going defund Chase U and give us a HBCU.
Who's taking that over?
Trick Willie.
So now he probably has a Baptist university after that track this week.
I can definitely see that.
Okay, what do you think about Ridge Holland, man? Like, seriously, like, what's your thoughts on him? Because I still haven't been able to care.
Here's the problem with Ridge. I don't think the world's forgiven you yet for what you did to Big E.
I can't stop thinking about it when I see him. Well, that's the first thing I think about when I see him.
Exactly. That hasn't rubbed off yet. I'm with Sandil. Chase U just bores me now.
Like, I want to go to NXT just so I can be part of the section over there, man. The Chase U student section.
No, and again, like, the charisma is there. I get it. They don't excite me no more.
That's what I was talking about. Like the fact that this run has been this long for them, you don't see runs like this, especially NXT runs for a group or at least one main act.
But that's also too to tell you that also can also be the thing is you not being strong enough to go up.
Yeah.
So we have to keep you here. Yeah, even Jeffrey said it. I'll never get over it. Yeah. Yo, that's another thing. Chase, you need NXT Bonafide. That's what they need. They need the professor.
It would probably be in bad taste if he leaned into the whole Big E thing, wouldn't it? And went heel.
I don't think it'll go over as well.
Yeah, I don't. Same. Are they using the old ambulance or bringing in a new one?
That's a good question.
They can't. This is prop. That's. I think that's just a prop for that one, but
it might be a new one because then they look like they moved the car. I like that mask though. If Andrew Chase ever goes to the main roster, does he become a grad school professor? That's a good one, King Slater. Sindil says this gimmick died in 2023. Damn. He should keep that mask at least. He will have a personality. Damn. Damn, Jeffrey, that's how you feeling.
Man, apparently Ridge Holland love doesn't live anywhere.
I told you, bro, ain't nobody, people like over that Big E shit.
I don't know, man. I guess I'm in the minority. I enjoy this, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I like the Freddy Krueger shirt though.
Oh, this must be the ambulance that they're using. This is the ambulance that they're using.
Okay.
Who's colder, Ridge or Austin Theory? And what Austin Theory was in WrestleMania, man. 2 of them. Back to back. 38. With
John Cena.
39.
And I think Ridge was still on WWE when that happened.
Yeah.
But Boza, we will never get over the Big E shit. So
that's tough, man. You want to talk about universe-changing moments, though, Will. Like, Roman getting COVID at day 1 changed everything. Like, that put Brock Lesnar in that match. That beat Big E. That led us to WrestleMania for both titles. Undisputed Champion became a thing again. And Big E was in a tag team match with Ridge Holland and the Brawling Brutes or something like that. So,
yep. And again, I won't point no fingers, but
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch! What? It's me, Austin! It was me all along!
It was him all along. Ladies and gentlemen, as we get into this ambulance match, for some reason his intro is not here, but who? Oh no! It is here. Excuse me.
Roll it.
Let's get it.
Stop it, don't judge. So take a pic and take a photograph. No paper, just a Philly for the ride slot. Peace, see you later. What's next? I know you love the way it's going down. What's next? I know you love the way it's going down. What's next? I know you love the way it's going down. What's next? I know you love the way it's going down.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
What's up,
mayor
good people?
is here.
What's up? Happy
What's
Sunday,
up, man?
everybody. I think I'm coming into the show at the right time because y'all might as well watch me so we don't got to watch this mid on the screen right now.
I was really gonna go to the bathroom.
You know, we can talk about something else. We can talk about something else.
No, I was seriously considering it because this is, yeah. Even though I like Chase U, this isn't a match that I was looking forward to.
I thought about it that whole time. I need to go get some water.
The commitment to wrestling in a sweater by Andre Chase. That's what I appreciate.
Same. I said the same thing.
A Freddy Krueger sweater too.
I think the shoes match too. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they do. They got on Bates actually.
I think I just caught a glimpse of that too. Andre Chase.
My man rocking Bates right now.
Andre Chase be dressing, man. Low key.
Andre Chase got a black girlfriend, I'm telling you.
Oh man, we got like a legit stretcher here.
You know what? That's a theory. I might have to do some investigative research.
Andre be hanging out at the HBCUs. So, Mayor, I want to know to your end, who's walking out of this? Does Chase U get revenge off Ridge Holland, or does Ridge Holland continue his reign of terror?
I really don't know, because this is supposed to be read like, oh, it's a blow-off feud for everything that happened. But it's like I really don't know who gains from winning this style of match right now, because it feels like everything got rushed storyline-wise. Like, we know Andre Chase got taken out. Ridge just seemed to snap after they lost the tag team titles. Like, why? After, like, this faction gave you a chance when everybody has been still not liking you as a character or as a person. So it's kind of tough to see. I guess Ridge can use the heel heat, but my question is, like, is that really going to aid him? Because it hasn't aided him before.
I don't think so, just because of the promo work not being there. Like, if you're going to be hated, be hated.
Yeah. And he's not like the good type of hated either. It's like,
we don't want you.
Sucks.
Yeah, it was what we talked about. You still got that stench of what you did to Big E, and we haven't gotten over that.
Mm-hmm. Even like the whole Brawling Brute stuff. I mean, it was there for a minute, but it didn't really elevate him.
Mm-mm.
It kind of felt like, why did he get the call up type thing for this? I will say he's had a phenomenal from his first stint in NXT. I don't know if you guys remember. I think the suicide dive, and he like blew out both knees or something like that. He's gotten phenomenal shape and really bounced back from that. That seems like it was a long time ago, and it maybe was like a few years ago.
And then, to be fair, Big E did state that he don't hold no ill will towards Ridge or anything like that. Like he's forgiven him. He doesn't blame him for anything, but he did. But it clearly shows the fans have not.
Yeah.
Think about black people. We're going to hold that ill will for you. It's okay. It's okay. You don't got to care. We're going to hold it for you.
We'll take it. We'll hold it.
We're going to make sure that nobody forgets.
Yep. We got this for you, bro. Don't you worry.
Yeah, you go live life. You be happy. We got this for you.
This is what we be telling Big E.
Go forward.
But we gonna hold it down for you while you go.
Yeah, because I feel like that's very different than anybody else that's like gotten injured. I mean, because even Bret Hart taking that kick from Goldberg, man. Like,
I'm sorry. Let's not. I'm not gonna go down there. Nope. I'm not gonna open that up, Mayor. So we had the opener of the tables, ladders, and scares match between Obafemi, Tony D'Angelo. Tony D'Angelo was a bitch. Let his family get involved. Drove Oba through a table. Not really, because Oba jumped up for him because he couldn't get him up. But he is still the NXT North American champion. And we've had our tag team match with my client and Cora Jade taking on Julie and Stephanie Vaquer, with Stephanie Vaquer pinning Roxanne Perez.
Oh,
yeah.
See, I had just caught a glimpse of that. I was watching the end of the Commanders game, and then I thought, you know how Zarya came out and they did this whole thing. I think they probably should have held her debut for here, as opposed to what they did this past Tuesday.
Before, yeah.
But judging by the outfits, I thought that was Cora that got pinned. So that's actually very interesting.
That's just the shit that Dion was talking about, how much they look like twins.
Could have did some twin magic stuff there, or whatever.
Interesting. Okay, so Vakor pins Rox, and is Boza here? Do we know the last time Rox actually got pinned in any type of fashion?
Boza, our historian, please let us know.
Which also, since we're talking about pinfalls, what was yesterday? It was it Bound for Glory?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Jordan Grace lost the Knockouts title, so you know what that means.
Oh yeah, she's on her way.
She's on her way. The Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Juggernaut versus Zarya.
That that Mania appearance gonna probably lead to like a Final Four this year.
Oh yeah, no, I can see it because Roxanne ain't had that shit. I can see it.
And I'm pretty sure. Did I see Vakor finish the match with like a
corkscrew?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
landed that perfect.
Nailed it.
Vakor ain't nothing to play with. And then we also learned too that Kalani Jordan will be facing all three.
I did see that.
Of Fatal Influence in a gauntlet match. Now let me ask you this though.
Elite shenanigans right there. She might drop.
I know. But let me ask you, how do you feel about the fact that Fallon Henley is last out of the three? It'll be Jasmine Nix, JC Jade, and then Fallon Henley ending off the trio.
Fallon's probably is arguably the best wrestler of the three, and I think it's long overstated that ever since Fallon left, Briggs and Briggs and Jensen, that you knew she was destined for a singles title, and it just so happened that it wasn't the main title. So now we finally have a belt that she can be crowned. A lot of people thought that she would have been the first North American champion at Battleground, and that didn't happen. So that was June, and we're at the end of October. Probably not a bad time. I think that's a believable way because now you've snapped Kalani. You snapped Kalani as a believable champ from everybody thinking that, why'd you choose her? And she's put on a lot of great matches, been a defending champion, was snapped by two of the big three just a couple weeks ago. So we buy it. So if she drops the belt, I don't think that's an indictment on her. It's just overcoming the odds, and maybe you get some back and forth between those two.
Yeah.
Well, Jeffrey, low-key Fallon is supposed to be the leader, but JC's the better promo.
Yeah. You're right, King Slater. All about that, bro. I don't need no nostalgia acts for this next WrestleMania.
Hold on.
There hasn't been many. There weren't many last.
We let Tristan rumble.
So what?
We're gonna let Tristan rumble.
Oh, yeah,
Trish don't count. Trish don't count.
Trish,
that's not a nostalgia act. That's Trish Stratus.
Yeah, but Trish, Mickey James, they get a spot.
Trish was just active. I ain't forgot. Trish got some licks back to get.
Yes, she do. Yes, she do.
There weren't a lot this year, though, were there? I don't think there were a lot of nostalgia acts for this.
They had their number of them.
Cool, and was Michelle McCool in it this year?
I think so, because then she jumped off of the barricade, kind of almost lose her step and then jump in because she was in the crowd.
She was
Which
sitting
one
next
was
to her
that?
daughter. She was sitting next to her daughter. Yeah,
yeah,
that was one.
Man,
she's next to her daughter.
These boys giving it everything they got, though, man. There's been some hard hits in this one,
and it's crazy how we still not paying attention.
You been paying attention?
I mean,
that's hilarious.
I occasionally look.
That's great journalism, man. No, that's great journalism, you know.
The fact we not paying attention to it, though.
It's a watch along, man. I'm designed to watch along.
It says so much. Jeffrey say Trish and Michelle Only for the Royal Rumble, Trish was amazing in Money in the Bank. Yes, she was. Trish and Mickey is the only exception.
Hey,
yes.
That's mine.
Now, you know who I wouldn't mind seeing? Gail Kim.
Yeah.
I think with the partnership with TNA, I think it'd be only right for Gail Kim. Like, yo, they would pop if Gail Kim came out.
They would. It's.
I mean, they're doing a lot with these. I don't even know how you classify it because it's not like the older Legends deals where people are having like contracts. I think just for likeness. Mm-hmm. What was Jacqueline was in the crowd like a couple weeks ago?
At Bad Blood, yeah.
At Bad Blood, yeah.
But yo, imagine like Trish and Mickey out there at the Royal Rumble, and then Gail Kid come out, and all three of them standing right there.
That'd be dope. They did like y'all remember the moment? I think we just talked about it. How
Victoria too.
How Rey Mysterio was like in really good shape that one year, and they had that moment with like Ray, Randy, and it was like the new comers and stuff like that. They can do a moment like that at the women's division.
I would love to see that.
Well, Ray was in super amazing shape.
He got better. He got back in better shape.
He did, yeah.
This match would be more interesting if the Ghostbusters came out.
I was just thinking, what other theme song just played?
Good guy, it's Egon. Egon is out here. Damn, are y'all cheering and hitting him with a pumpkin? Oh, because he had something.
Every time I see that brace for that, I was thinking about how Big Show threw Rey Mysterio into the
bowl, bro.
That was the nastiest thing I've ever seen, man. Swung Ray like a baseball bat, man.
I was like, that's abuse. You need to file charges, Ray, for that. Courtney says, add in Jazz where her and Tish got so physical. I loved it. We'll never forget Victoria and Trish from Survivor Series 2002. Those ladies brought in the hardcore match. I wouldn't mind saying that. It's Jazz. I don't know what Jazz still doing now, though.
Yeah. Is that it? Is this it? You got to tap X real quick, real fast.
What match is missing right now? Is this the third match of the night? So we still got Trick and then
the Gauntlet match.
The Gauntlet.
Gauntlet match is next.
How you guys feeling about the where everything is positioned on the card so far?
It's not bad. I was just talking about that with the tag matches. I was like, the tag match is second, but I get it. I get it storyline wise where we're at. Which lets me know I think this Trick, the main event, is going to be massive.
Yeah, because just going off time now.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't think Kalani gonna fight with Jasmine Nix too long. I think JC's gonna beat her up a little bit and then get the win, and then the real match will be Fallon versus Kalani.
I wonder if this is one of those moments that they put that match co-main because Kalani knew what was going to happen. She's going to have backup.
I can see that. I could even see Jade and Lola coming out to help her. And Ridge Holland picks up the victory. So he betrayed all of Chase U and beat all of Chase U.
What's going on in the background here? Oh, nothing. Okay.
Yeah, just him reaching.
Now, let me ask you this, though. Could this possibly make Ridge that next annoying heel with this victory? Like being able to take out the entire faction. Does that give him any momentum here in the men's division of NXT?
I know it. Why is Andre Chase doing that? He's just kind of overselling it there. But it just was awkward. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Do we mean like annoying heel like Logan Paul?
I'm asking how should he present himself now with now taking out all of Chase U?
See, the thing about this is like I still don't care. because I've been saying defund Chase U for a long time. Now, if you want to, I feel like if this is really what Ridge is going to be, I didn't think that this second NXT run would last even this long. I thought that Chase U was like an interesting U-turn for him.
Yeah.
I would say if you want to stamp Ridge, you got to do the same thing you did with Pete. And you got to like make it right that time because Pete should have beat Sheamus. But you can have Ridge kind of put Sheamus on the shelf for some period of time. And that would hit more for me.
Okay. Dion, your thoughts?
Yeah, man, it's just making me care, man. If he's they're even playing the theme music.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they even played ECW theme music.
Wow, 2023, yo.
New Jack.
So here, I'll jump to another question to add to that, Dion, so you do answer it. But it's now appearing they're doing like what I had mentioned, like each month they'll do an arena, like a special arena for NXT. So if that be the case, where should NXT go next? As far as historic arena wise, but I want you to answer the first thing of like Ridge.
Okay, well, Ridge, man, it's making me care, right? If his idea is just like, hey, I'm going to tear down factions or run through people, how would you feel if he went up against your boy Tony D and the family? Would you care? No,
that's a lot of midness in the ring.
That's a lot of me changing.
I'm just thinking, what else would he? What's next for him after this, man? Because they positioned him to a point he beat up an entire faction, and Oba just lost.
Ridge needs to come back and help Ethan Page take the belt off Trick tonight. That would make me care.
And then that would put him in the title picture, wouldn't it?
No, I think that would be
as a bodyguard, I guess, or something.
Bodyguard, main event picture, rivalry with Trick.
Sort of getting a rub off of that.
Yeah.
Okay. But again, it still got to make me care, man. Again, it's been a long time.
What if Ridge had a rivalry against, for somebody like Ridge, you need somebody like super charismatic to like get him over with some causes. So like, what would you like? That's why I bring up Trick, but like, what about like Joe Hendry? We're doing the TNA partnership stuff. Put him opposite Joe Hendry because like the more as much as we like Joe, it'll make us really hate Ridge legitimately in storyline.
The only problem is Ridge can't go up against him mic wise. And that's the only real problem.
And I think that's what would make it interesting from Hendry's standpoint, because you can do like the rock and roll concerts and stuff like that and really bring to light some things about Ridge character-wise that maybe we overlooked just because he has that like go away stench.
Yeah.
And also too, I just want to see him hurt Joe Hendry.
Very true.
I don't want to see that happen.
But to answer your other question, too, Will, center stage here in Atlanta is what I would love to see them do. They did it years and years back for NXT. Center stage, that gives that WCW sort of feel.
Yeah.
NWA, like all right there. Like, and center stage is still a great location too. We were there a few weeks ago, and that place still looks amazing. So selfishly, I want them to come to Atlanta and be
not selfishly at all. Not selfishly at all. I was like, again, I just want to see.
They're pulling that nostalgia act in a lot of places, right? Or just a connection between something. St. Louis, Randy Orton, Chicago, CM Punk, Philadelphia, ECW. Come to Atlanta and do WCW, man.
Yeah.
The Manhattan Center. Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Mayor, what about you? What arena would you like to see NXT do a Tuesday night at?
I mean, I live right across the street from the Toyota Arena, so I'm gonna be very, very selfish with that. Ain't gotta do no parking. I just gotta walk. But if you want if you really want like just a regular Tuesday night, I mean, it has to be the Intuit Dome. They have to come by the Intuit Dome already.
Ooh, shit. Yeah. I can see that.
They might as well stamp that right away. See if they can get out here and book a date.
So I'm sticking with Toyota, but I'm going hometown. I'm gonna say in Houston, Texas, Toyota Arena for a night of NXT or the Big Daddy, Madison Square Garden. I would love to see NXT at Madison Square Garden.
But they sell it out. At this
I think they could. I think they could. Oh, this wasn't on. This didn't. Nothing happened with these two tonight.
Well, earlier they showed Cedric Alexander and Evans talking about a match that they think they're going to have this week with Praxium.
There's a part of me that just for my own validation, I want to see Nathan Frazier and Braun Breaker in a foot race.
I would not mind saying that. I would not mind seeing that.
Well, didn't Nathan Frazier show like some heel tendencies in their last match? Like he was all out for himself.
Nathan can pull the heel thing off if they let him do it. Because for whatever reason, he started doing like the news show.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere, it's like that was his thing, and it's like, where'd this come from? But it works.
Who's that back there? The High Chief.
Yeah, boy, the High Chief by real. Notice that ain't Dusty back there, Dion. I'm sorry. Maybe Rich versus Thea. Yeah, that goes Factor Slim. I selfishly would love to see NXT at the Lowell Auditorium. It's a great location. It's at the same place Shawn Michaels lost his smile and Samoa Joe won the NXT title off of Finn Balor. Also, too, this is not selfish. Like, we're asking y'all. It would be slightly weird if you didn't select your city.
I know, right? Oh, Dusty is back there, Will.
Yeah, but he wasn't shown first.
He's okay.
He way over there.
I'm pretty sure. So Jeffrey's saying Nirvana said it on Tuesday. Is that a tag team title match?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing Cedric get more gold.
Oh, we just got a hardcore match announced
for tonight.
No. At the 2300 arena. Next NXT at the Tokyo Dome. Hey, Sendil, you cooking with that one.
But if you give me Tokyo Dome and ain't no Shinsuke, I'm out.
I am gonna be a little tight if that happens. Yeah. Don't be a spoiler, but man, you will love the match on November 6th. Oh, that's what that was. That's the hardcore match. Yeah. Lola and Jada getting a hardcore match at the ECW arena. That's what it was.
I
called it.
We gotta be careful with sixes around election time because like my mind immediately thought January 6th, even though I read November.
A women's hardcore match with special referee Dawn Marie.
Bring Dawn back, man.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Wait, so is this are y'all teasing me or is this confirmed? Like
no. That's what Ava was just saying before this match started.
The Dawn Marie stuff is real?
Yeah.
I'm sure she still looks amazing.
I'm sure she looks amazing still.
All right, that's gonna be interesting.
Man, where's France? Well, Francine never came to WWE though.
No,
she never came. Okay.
I hope that's a dusty finish. I can't choose.
Oh yeah, Dawn Marie still look good.
I can't choose.
Ava just confirmed it was with Dawn Marie as a ref. Yeah. All right. So Jasmine Nix is first up to go against Kalani. Let us know in the comments. Does Kalani do the impossible? and walk out.
Give it like 2 more years. Nick's gonna be like super cold.
Oh yeah,
I can just see it.
Her and Ren Sinclair. Did she slap his phone by mistake?
Oh, did she?
She slapped his phone by mistake, thinking his hand was out.
Be a good clip to look for tonight.
Yeah, so I do have my first match for the Wednesday Night War. Yes, Courtney, Wednesday Night War. I'm still trying to figure out how are we doing that?
Yeah, how is that gonna work?
Like we saying it, but it was like, how are we gonna do this?
You could have 2 links for one channel, right? And both go live at the same time.
I don't know though. I don't think so.
We've done it because we moved our sports to the stream on YouTube, and we've had like 2 events go on at the same time.
On YouTube at the same time?
Yeah. I don't know if there's something else like a switcher involved. I'm not sure, but
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Because it's just like 2 live links that go out, and you can just switch between either one.
We shall see.
Might be lonely over there on Aid.
Oh.
Sorry, Courtney.
Courtney, you always welcome to come watch my watch along.
Although I am interested in that BCC storyline, but man, I feel like we recycle so many attempts with AEW people. Like Wheeler Yuta is in the same boat for me as like Ridge Holland.
Yeah,
it's like I don't care. Yeah. I don't believe you. And just seeing the promo about like why they did it and stuff like that, I'm like, oh my god, we need some drama classes or something. Just because I didn't feel the passion. I didn't feel it.
I did it for the Mox. The Mox wanted the championship, so I did it for the Mox. That's all it sounds like. I'm like,
yeah.
Was it King Slater? Was it great to you?
Great is a strong word. Great is a strong word, King Slater.
Are you saying great for him?
Will Yuta, like, man, watching paint dry is more entertaining to me, but that's just me.
And it was a good line. That was a great line with like average delivery. Average delivery. And that me saying average is very generous, by the way. Like
the line was great, King Slater. It was like he just said, it's the delivery. He does need action classes, I admit that. Yeah, and that's not saying like he sucks. It's just like that's what you need. You need to help with improvement.
No, I think him as a technician, great technician in the ring. I enjoyed seeing that type of stuff. But when you're trying to sell me this guy as like some menacing threat, I'm like, nah, bro, you work at GameStop.
GameStop Retro. They got those coming.
Not GameStop. Damn. GameStop.
Just itching to make a bad deal.
Jeez. Courtney Rice is even letting us know. They're trying to make Wheeler a heel, but it's not believable. I'd rather have him as a babyface. That I believe. When he was sitting there shocked at what happened with Bryan Danielson, he was like, no, don't do it. It's like, yeah, I believe that.
I need Jasmine Nix in the Salem witch trials for how she be standing up with like no hands and no.
Yeah, that did look freaky, man.
I don't see how she do that. I've been trying to figure out for months
because I thought she like messed up a little bit, but I was like, no, that was on purpose.
Nah, she get up like that. Ooh, that nice ankle slam. I'm just like, yo, what you be working out for you to know how to do that?
Yeah, what core strength is it? What muscle is that?
Man. With the greatest of ease with that, man. Like,
well, I told you, quick victory with Jasmine Nix.
So we got people in the chat that still don't think that Kalani should go heel at some point.
I don't think she should. This is gonna be a roll up, real quick, like Boss Man Rock. Survivor Series.
I need Mello sitting in the audience for like a month in dark glasses, like the Green Goblin mask. Like, you need to go. You know what you need to do.
Know what you need to do. Just sit the helmet right there and walk off.
Oh man,
just let it look shades. Just take his shades off, leave him right there. You know what you need to do.
You know, like I said, like this match makes her a babyface if she runs through them all, man. Like if she overcomes a gauntlet match where she has no advantage.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with that.
It's hard for me to boo her.
No, I don't want to boo her at all. I think she's awesome. I'm just trying to figure out the ceiling on this character. Because you talk about like she's the workhorse of the division, but you talk about like moments and stuff like that. They clearly are trying to like show us more Sol Ruka for like moments and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the two things I can see happening with Kalani is either the fans turn against it and you see her start reacting to it, or
sort of a Bailey situation, huh?
Yeah, or you have somebody that challenges her, that takes her out of her element, takes her out of her shit, and she starts to give those heel-like antics. You know, like they start hitting her with like, nah, man, you fake. This character fake. This ain't really you.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring the real you out of here.
You need like a Bray Wyatt character for that one, man.
Yeah. Low-key, Wendy Chu could have did it.
Yeah.
Or if they want to, Tatum Paxley, because she ain't faced her yet.
Yeah.
But Slater, that's what's happening. Like Jada at Lola, but she needs to. Well, no, because they face the Sue now. Lola face.
Yeah, she just stood in the ring with Bianca and Jade, man.
I know it's yeah. She's stamped for now. I don't know how long it's gonna be like that. But I mean, for now, you get that Bianca and Jade rub.
Something gotta happen like real bad, and it's a mystery. And then Jada just come out.
It's me, Austin. Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, son of a
It's me, Austin. It was me all along, Austin.
Imagine if Kaylani came out and did that shit.
I still think those storylines are the best, man. Just the
hell yeah,
The higher power was a pretty good storyline. It sucked that it ended up being Vince a little bit, but from week to week, who's higher power, man? Who's pulling the strings?
That shit was great.
A good whodunit in wrestling is always good.
Oh yeah. Now question.
Well, we still never found out like we still don't know who NXT Anonymous is.
No, we don't.
They just let go of that.
Yeah.
We never found out.
Oh no. So you know what? No, I think I know why they got rid of that, because of the anonymous thing in real life. Remember that? Remember how they had that big threat from them and stuff like that? I think that's why they got rid of it.
Yeah,
now,
this had his daughter kidnapped, married to the taking,
hung up on the cross. I was like, y'all wild on here.
And Ian was saying like it was nothing personal.
It's just business.
Oh, a roll up. Well,
and got her. Kalani got her. Well, never mind for what I thought was going to happen. I thought we was going to get. I don't know if you knew they showed.
Knew this was good. Yeah,
they showed Gigi Dolan at the beginning, Mayor, as host of Halloween Havoc.
Yeah,
she
did the intro. Seen her though.
I know. I thought she might come mess this up.
Yeah,
but she didn't.
Well, where is Shotzi? Because this is where
I've been saying her do like the social side with Scarlett. for like
Oh, yeah, they have
Halloween
like a little
stuff.
TV show or stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But that's it.
I don't
Like,
know if it's
yeah,
like
like I just
specific network content or anything like that.
yeah, because I don't know where it's at to watch, but I've seen it like on socials. Yeah, she's doing spooky things on YouTube.
Oh.
Okay.
We call that like a tornado suplex, man. That was.
Yeah, Christopher Halloween Havoc is going pretty quick because we like, wait, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. Dang, we got a whole nother hour.
Are we missing something? Like we got the match card, right? The next one is Trick and Ethan, right?
There's no way that's just 15 minutes. There's no way that match is 15 minutes.
Whew.
I ain't gonna lie, I could see Fallon as a North American champion.
Yeah, she's definitely broken out since she got rid of got away from the other guys. Jensen
The boys.
Yeah, man.
Brooks and Jensen.
That wasn't doing anybody any favors, honestly. Oh, she was on AEW Dark?
Who was?
Fallon.
I think I have
I
seen
didn't know
clips of that somewhere.
Really?
Oh, Fallon kicking out.
Is AEW Dark still happening?
Yeah, they still happen.
It's still happening?
The homie Khan used to be on there a lot before he got up with Swerve and stuff.
Gotcha.
Wait, I don't think I asked this. So how did Tony D did he pin Oba definitively?
Whole family, man. The whole family. Yeah.
First of all, old girl Rizzo hit him in the back of the head with a crowbar. Then they threw a chair at him. Then they did like this 3D. And old boy
The Shatter
had
Machine, yeah.
The Shatter Machine with the chair. And then Tony picked him up, threw him through a table, and pinned him. Oh, after he speared him through the ropes onto a ladder that was connected from the announcer table to the ring.
Okay.
It took an army.
It took an army.
I gotta go watch this. That pretty much lets me know Oba probably call up Bound.
He's done? Yeah. Just stomping her.
Fallon fight like she from the country though. That's hilarious to me. Fallon be moving like she fought in the barn, and I love it because she be doing shit you don't never really see people do.
Man, could Fallon win this match, man? Like, the more I watch her in this match, I'm finding myself almost rooting.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, as much as we've seen these fire changes. Hold on. Hey, Courtney, you ahead of us, all right? Oh, we got the interference.
Oh, this one.
All about to say she hit a 3 count going back to the pin. That's wild.
I know, right? That's the most protected. The most protected finisher ever, right there, man.
Okay, there go that RVD like since she said.
I don't think she's pulling this out.
I don't think she is. Oh!
Well, there you go.
Wow.
It felt like the momentum was shifting when
I can't be mad at that because it's Fallon's first singles title. And it automatically adds relevance to the faction because it seems like they were just out here just doing whatever.
So, quick question: do all 3 of them share the title?
Hell yeah! Free bird that title. We all defend the title. We real New Day we all champion.
I ain't gonna lie, and with Fallon's character, I can see her doing that.
They better approach the little lounge like, who am I fighting today for the title? It was like, I don't feel like defending the title. Jasmine gonna defend the title.
Wow, we got a new women's North American champion. Oh no, somebody coming out.
It's something else that's happening. Yeah. Like that.
Zarya.
Who we got? Okay, we getting it twice. Yo, what if she challenged her right now?
Dude, that WWE presentation is like nothing else. Holy crap.
Dude, how do we feel about how much presentation work that they're giving Zarya versus what they did for Julia and Stephanie?
Man,
I gotta see the end work.
Because we need it.
Did she just
F5
her?
Yes, she did. We just talked about.
Well, we know who got it now.
We know who got it.
I don't think there's ever been a woman to do the F5.
I was not expecting that.
If anybody, I'm okay with this.
I'm okay. I'm not mad at it.
No, but that presentation of her, was she more known or about as known as Stephanie? And
I don't think she was. And I think that's why they're doing it that way.
Yeah.
Like she's the only one that they changed her name to something else. And I think they're making it seem like, no, this is what this character is going to mean to the WWE.
You got to make her a big deal, man.
Yeah.
I just want to know where was she at when Kalani needed the help in the match, like that.
But maybe she didn't want to go after
lights
her.
all late.
Maybe she didn't want to go after her. You know.
That felt like a very definitive loss for Kalani. Then, if they did all that, like, ain't no rematch clause.
Yeah, you move on to the next person right now.
So I feel like they're keeping does Kalani challenge Roxy then? Because I feel like what they're doing with, for whatever reason, people say it's because they're letting them learn the American way, get better at promos for English, stuff like that. But it feels like Julia and Vakor are like entrenched in the tag team division, especially with the little stare down they just had with Damage Control.
Wait, say that one more time. My bad.
I said, does it feel like that Kalani can go up and challenge Rox? Because I don't feel like Rox has a definitive challenger. I think Julia and Stephanie are smack dab in women's tag action for right now.
Because they're killing it right now. Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. I can see Kaylani being the next one. Because that's just the and I say this in not a rude way. But a lot of these are still in the division of the women's NXT North American Championship or the women's tag championship.
I'm with Boza. It's hard for me to think of Stephanie staying as a tag team, but she just pinned the champion tonight. Granted, in a tag team match, but I don't know, man. That they're gonna keep them as a tag team, you think?
And I mean, you saw them, bro. Like you saw them, like they were fire.
Yeah, I can see it.
And like he said, giving them time to be able to like learn a little bit better English and being able to cut the promos they need and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
That's wild that he beat Oba, bro. That's so wild to me.
I really hate that what is that over there? Like it's like a WWE Hall of Fame sort of thing, or
the WWE World?
Man.
The World. Yeah, that
so
that made me want. I know, man, because they got them decked out. Boza, I like Julia Stephanie as a team. She could do both, but Stephanie pinned the women's champion. Yeah, I get it. This will be over by 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. I mean,
not. It's almost 9 now. So,
well, yeah, 9:30 because they might do the press conference, right? Will we get a press conference?
That's separate, though, isn't it? If they do it,
no, but they started adding that because they did that for Bad Blood. Like there was 30 minutes left, and then they did the post show.
Really? Well, damn. Okay.
Yeah. If Trick Williams goes for an hour, you will fool the hell out of me.
Big facts.
Now, I won't just say Trick Williams. Trick Williams and Ethan Page together go for an hour.
I think I'm hoping we get some elaborate entrances though, like the heaven and hell sort of thing, or the devil and angel. I mean, we've been playing with that for like 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
I mean, Trick needs a crowd, singing "Whoop That Trick" now.
Bro, I cannot wait for Seth versus Bronson Reed. I cannot wait for that one. Bro. Because, bro, I'm so ready for Bronson to get his stride going, bro. I loved him at NXT, and I was so pissed when they let him go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at this little crying ass motherfucker right here. Where you want him? He's handcuffed to the ring.
Rumor Stone Cold came out with that blanket and that pillow for Lance Storm's match. Cannon boring. That's how I feel right now.
He was never the same.
There we go.
Why would you didn't? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna be quiet. Why wouldn't you just call her out now? Oh, I'm coming after you Tuesday. Just say who it was.
This is interesting.
All right, man. We got Tony D'Angelo beating Nova Femi twice. All right.
And not really beating him. Like, it took 5 of y'all, 4 of you.
For her in-ring debut.
Oh, okay.
Why is William Regal in the picture?
Well, he did walk up to Lexus King.
Tonight.
So he gonna be in Lexus King corner against his son?
Yeah.
Y'all better stop playing in my damn face. If you don't put him in his son's corner and just stop playing with me.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
This is an interesting wrinkle right here.
You got to bring Joey back too. should find Joey Styles for 2,300.
Yeah. What's the other one? The one, oh my God!
It's
What's
Joey
that?
Styles.
Yeah, that one. I need that one.
I went back on Peacock and watched some old ECW the other night, man. I just needed a fix.
I need that. What'd you watch?
Well, my favorite one was Heat Wave 97. It was I think that was RVD and Jerry Lynn.
Are we gonna get Bubba Ray versus Ridge at EC at 2,300?
He's gonna take a 3D at 2,300. Oh, but boy's gonna show up in camouflage.
Nah, we might get Bully. We might get Bully Ray.
Bully was good, man. Bully was a good champion for TNA, man.
Because remember, that's TNA, so they got it to where it can happen.
Yeah.
Yo, Bully Ray on NXT.
He looking good shape, man.
I think he did a match not too long ago. Actually,
he was the referee at WrestleMania for Lashley and the Pride versus
Yeah, but there was one I think he did like in the indie circuit where he was
did
Bully
he?
Ray.
Oh, okay.
I think I could be wrong. Bro, if Bully Ray come out, all I know is this, man. AEW, you better step up your card for Wednesday.
It's ECW though, man. Ray's taking a 3D, man. We saw Reverend Devon this week.
We did. You're right. We might get Bubba Ray. We probably gonna get Bubba Ray.
That's the key for this match. End anywhere. Don't end in the ring, because we've seen that twice and it just was bad both times.
Oh no.
Booker, you could have sold that better.
Yeah, he didn't say he it's like you saw her pop up. Why you do that?
Oh hell no. So this is versus Wendy?
Yeah. And she spun the wheel. Yo, could that happen tonight?
Was it a casket match?
Ooh. Damn, why that couldn't be next Tuesday? Dang, man, we needed that for next Tuesday. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Ridge versus Bubba, a casket match, a hardcore match. Like, if they gave that to us Tuesday, bro, Wednesday at the 2,300 arena finna be fire.
Right?
Oh, yeah, so we didn't get a chance to ask you because Dion did ask me. Sir, the diss track rebuttal from Trick.
Oh. He could it's still not better, but it's a good attempt. It's a really good attempt. And I feel like I think he waited way too long to drop, if I'm being honest. If he had dropped that like later that evening or the next day, when did it drop? I think it dropped yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like the attempt. I like the attempt of going the Revolution Kirk Franklin route, using Devon, Reverend Devon in the gimmick and stuff like that. But it didn't
So let me ask you though. Now,
I don't know if it was like the lyrics or whatever.
What? Man, that shit was fire, bro. I'm not saying it was better than Ethan's, but it was a great response.
It was fun, man.
It was.
You get Reverend Devon.
Because also, too, just imagine if Reverend Devon was panning out, and I know he wouldn't do it, but imagine Batista was standing right there with the chain on.
felt like
the deacon. The deacon.
I felt like I was
that's
watching.
good.
All right, I don't know how to say this right. I felt like I was watching a music video in a Tyler Perry movie.
Oh,
that's what it felt like to me.
So while that's happening, while that's happening, we got an announcement that's from our sponsors, man, because we got some big news also coming for this week.
I thought we were doing a watch along for Halloween Havoc.
Don't interrupt the sponsors, sir. Don't interrupt the sponsors. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
TCW don't love y'all. They went out of the states. Out of the states. They don't love y'all.
We've been here. We gonna be here. Okay. That's right, man. The TCW Trill Premium event will be happening this Thursday. More coming on that, man. But we are now rolling into the main event. Ethan Page versus Trick Williams, Devil's Playground match for the NXT title. Very bummed he did not wear a red jacket. Very bummed about that.
I mean, who's the real devil here? Trick Williams up here, derobed in the house of the Lord, all oiled
Yeah,
up. What are we doing, man?
Sir.
You gonna disrespect Reverend Devon and the pastor?
Open chest in church now.
Well, we do know this. Real TK didn't mind none of this. She don't mind sinning for Mr. Williams. Even in the house of the Lord.
I feel like this was a missed opportunity for a good presentation, man.
I know, right?
I feel like he could have came up with something better than "Do you want a tricky whooping?" I think that's what made me mad. I know why he did it.
I like the whooping part. I didn't like the tricky part. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
The fuck he got on?
Like it. Oh yeah, man.
Are you Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
Oh, he must really be talking to real TK then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
I want to know what the back of the jacket say. I know what the back of the jacket say.
That's Trick.
I'll get the back of the jacket. Okay. You could have called yourself Tricky Wonka. Like,
okay. I mean,
I feel like we didn't get it's the theme of the match, guys. You know?
Yeah, but if the Oompa Loompas was out here before he walked out, I'd have messed with this.
It has nothing to do with it, though, man. It's like
you dress as Willy Wonka. Oompa Loompas supposed to be around here.
You just did a reply in a church with a choir.
Maybe it was just too deep to go that far down that rabbit hole. I mean,
you could have gotten some red gear, some white.
How you missed that? What do you get when you're whooping that Trick? Like, all that was right there. All that was right there. I'm just saying, if we do a presentation, all of that was right there. Come on. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
Oh, man. Oh, well, I guess Boza makes sense. They're fighting at Hershey's Chocolate Factory. Boza makes sense.
They missed the perfect opportunity to go WrestleMania, 25? Call back this Taker.
With Shawn,
Taker Michael's interest. And if he had been like all white, you know?
That's
all white, all red, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, I was like, especially if y'all giving us that. Like,
okay, I just barely noticed this man is dressed like Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah, Mike Rome, yeah.
All night.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you didn't see him at the beginning when he announced for the NXT American Champion.
That threw me off. By the way, did y'all see that the whole back and forth with Samantha saying that she wanted to be more of a manager or GM and how she didn't like being a
ring announcer? Yeah.
Man.
Fooled us.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't either.
She was good at a job that she didn't enjoy doing, is what I took away from it. But
I can understand it can cause like mental stress and stuff like that, but you can see the exuberance on her face in so many moments that.
But it's like, oh,
you had to enjoy some part of it.
I think she did. Also, we just don't respect doing the damn championship opening. That's what I'm catching right now. So we just disrespectful out here on NXT. Okay. Jeez. First D'Angelo don't let him Mike Rome finish. Now Ethan Page don't let him finish. Yeah, but
this match is already in the ring for too long for me. Already.
You've already spent too much time in the squared circle. Get out.
Yeah, let's do something.
So we get in a chair. Is that a cross on his arm? Has that always been on there?
Who?
For Ethan. Has he always had that tattoo on his arm?
I've never noticed it. It might be invisible ink.
I don't know. It's red right now. This is what they're gonna have to do the whole night. Yes. Tell me a story.
I mean, they got time.
Right? They got a hot 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that? Has he always had that, Dion?
Oh no, I was just listening. He just told Vic you look like a dumbass. But I don't on the back of his
tricep.
That's a good catch. I don't know. It looks. I'm not sure.
You know, imagine if that was it and that was the match.
That wasn't a bad kick from Trick right there.
No. Now, question, because we in Hershey and he's dressed like Willy Wonka, do we get some chocolate in this match?
I mean, it's broken.
You could. I just don't know how you would go about it.
Y'all ran out of ladders? He did not hit the ladder. He hit the ring. Don't do that.
I think I got ahead of you again, so somehow will.
Do you see? Oh yeah, nah, you are a few seconds. I think I accidentally hit pause when I was trying to check the volume. Yeah, so I think I'm around the same time Cedric had. They now fighting in the arena. They walking. They right by that heavy set security guard. He just threw him into the trash can.
Okay, I'm like 2-3 seconds.
Okay. My bad, bro.
Oh no, it's good. I paused.
But Boza posed a good point. Do you see them fighting at the Hershey Chocolate Factory?
I mean, they're already out of the ring. How close are they to? Like, how's the arena set up?
She said yes, they should, and not far from far. No, I think they're inside Hershey Park.
In Hershey Park, right?
They're inside Hershey Park. Yeah, they got to take this outside. They got to go to some kind of candy or something. What kind of pin was that?
Yeah, that was.
What kind of pin?
Not the best. It kind of stinks because with their other two matches, like for them being like such big personalities, they just haven't clicked. The matches should have been more entertaining than, I guess, physical. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is why I said this is what they need right here, though. They need the storytelling like of what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not going to give us that technical prowess like we saw with the tag match tonight between Roxanne, Cora, Stephanie, and Julia, give us this where you're telling us something. You're telling us a story. Y'all talking crap. You into the audience. Like these spots is what you need.
Boy, this did move fast.
We gotta sell that neck injury throughout this match.
Yeah. Yeah, it did, man. We got 15 minutes left.
Jeez. Good grief. This is all for Trick to make a comeback, right? How long was Ethan Page over in AEW?
Oh, we got Courtney Rice in here, so she can definitely let us know.
Ask Courtney.
Hey, Courtney, ask Courtney.
How long
he was there from the beginning? I thought.
Oh, really? Jeez. If Samantha wanted to be a manager, possibly of Jade and Bianca or Lasher, I think she was so good at her job that they didn't want to put her anywhere else.
Here's the thing. Could you see her as a manager?
We've seen her as a ring announcer for so long, and we liked her there.
But that's my thing too. It's like, can you?
It's like Teddy Long going from referee to general manager.
Hey, you know what's messed up though? Her perfect person would be the person she finna get married to. Ricochet could have really used her as a manager. Like that would have, I think that would have been the missing piece for Ricochet if that would have happened. Because especially what I seen when she was on there with him on the bump when it was the two of them and Carmelo was going after them and was talking shit. He was like, "Yo, hey, at least I don't have my woman answer my questions for me."
And that's when you think it should have started?
That was some heat right there. I was like, "Hey, man, I wouldn't mind seeing this Ricochet and Carmelo." I think that'd have done. I think that could have started something, but unfortunately now he's at AEW having the matches we want to see in the first week, and now we don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
He has a new finisher. A couple of them.
Oh, does he? I wouldn't watch. I don't know. I don't watch the program.
Too much choreography for me, man. Like it's like I don't know, man. Counter, drop down, counter, springboard, something.
That would have been you'd have loved it.
Power Ranger pose in the ring. Like I'm
the Power Ranger pose. I'm not gonna lie though, y'all were right to your point. I will say this match is way better. Which one? The trick shot?
No. Well, yeah, as a result, because I was thinking like, is there a rope break in Devil's Playground? And he lifted his shoulder up. So I don't know if that was like a mental lapse.
Yeah.
Oh,
these refs ain't been on it. What's in the bag though?
That was Ethan.
It's still the ref's fault. Somehow.
It's a bunch of damn. Is it candy corn?
That'll be hilarious if it's candy corn. That would be absolutely hilarious.
The most diabolical Halloween candy of all time.
That's probably what it is, too. That is probably exactly what the fuck it is. Oh, no, that's metal.
It's like nuts and bolts.
That's a first. Did he say it's called the nuts and the bolts? Did he really just say that?
Man, it was washers.
They got some bolts in there.
Yeah, there's some bolts there. Now I kind of wish it was candy corn.
Nah, I do too. I kind of wish it was candy corn. Let's not play that like that. That shit don't hurt like that. I have fell on some washers and some nuts and bolts. Like the candy corn would have been way worse.
It is pointy.
Yo, imagine if it was some strawberry candies that them old ladies used to give you at church.
Yeah.
I'd have took that. I'd have took that. Some Welchers in there too.
So is the match happening solely around the ring so much because we want to appease the fans? Because I mean, we're not really going anywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
And everywhere. So like it makes the stipulation feel kind of
the only place it might end is like the entrance way or something. Since Book and Vic was up there.
This might end in the ring. I ain't gonna lie, this might end in the ring. Because they still haven't gone to the stage yet.
No, I think they'll make their way. I hope they make their way up there because that's where Book and Vic were.
Come on, y'all. We got to beat the allegations. We got to beat the allegations that y'all can't work together. This y'all only chance.
I mean, this one is way better than the first
open?
two. Mouth-wise, yeah, got his mouth busted open. Uh-oh. Will the table finally be broken?
Oh, man.
Ooh.
That should be game over. It's almost like he's.
Oh, wow.
You should be able to pin him right there, right? Yeah.
Are they calling for the? I think I'm still a little bit ahead.
Are they calling for the? Yeah, he just called for somebody.
We're there. Okay, we're on spot. Yeah.
Yeah, we're on spot. Yeah.
Now this is where Ethan pushes them out of the way and just. Here's the devil. Push him out of the way, Ethan.
Ethan Page is built like an attitude era wrestler, and I ain't mad at it. I don't know why, but that shot just reminded me of that. That man ain't got no abs. No, that nigga ain't toned. Nothing.
Checking on Trick. He gonna try to continue. This is where you hit him with a trick shot while you're getting held up by the paramedics.
Right.
Ooh!
Oh
man, that was like McIntyre, man. Like same. Ugh. Guillotine him.
Ethan, you ain't about that life. Ethan, you ain't about that life. He said Lucifer is moving around the steel step.
Yeah, Drew's bad blood. That mess was nasty.
The bookend on the steel chairs.
Are we about to finish this?
Yo, the fact that these motherfuckers did not go to the stage, if this ends, is wild.
Oh, there we go. And that's exactly what
Oh, he kicked him in his pecker. Shout out Tony Atlas. He kicked him in his pecker. It is what? It is pecker.
Tony Atlas was the best. I want to know what else they asked Tony. I need a Tony Atlas cut.
I need the whole thing.
I need a Tony.
Okay. Responding back. Ooh, nice slap to the face. Yo, y'all gotta take this to the stage though.
Nah, it looks like it's on its way to ending.
Double low blows. Okay.
That's wild, bro. So Trick is still your NXT champion. Trick went to hell and survived. I feel like Trick went to the lobby of hell and then came back.
Can we just pay attention to the people that are whooping that Trick around the arena? This is y'all fault. Y'all people that be yeeting and shit and don't know what yeet means. Like, I'm sick of it. That's 3 duds. That's 3 duds in the main event.
We know who.
I enjoyed this one a bit more.
Stupid.
And the people that's whooping.
I want to be clear. I'm not mad that Trick won. I'm mad that they really didn't sell the theatrics of this being a Devil's Playground match. This was just a hardcore match.
That was
really
it.
What it was.
And what's crazy about it is,
hey,
oh, you called it. You called it. Wait till you see it, man. You called it.
Oh, well, yeah. I think you need somebody charismatic to build up the legitimate hate for Ridge Holland.
Why did Ethan stop him though? Like, you lost. Like, why would you do this?
Is this?
Oh, okay. So why you wouldn't do it on the steel step? Never mind.
So is this the?
Now here come Bubba Ray. I bet here come Bubba Ray. Well, I told you.
Is this your 2300 match? Trick
wow.
Trick
I think,
versus
whoa, yeah. Nah, you know what? That may work better because we know Devon not getting in the ring. This might be it right here. Yeah. Big Bubba, Trick Williams versus Ethan Page and Ridge.
This might be
I see it happening.
This is how you tease 23.
You already know what is gonna happen. Shrinky!
No, it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be
it's gonna be tables.
We buried another. This is frustrating.
I like it.
We're not gonna swap champions. We're gonna have a nostalgia moment.
Oh yeah, man.
Just so Bubba can spread somebody's legs and say what's up. That's it. That's the only moment we are mortgaging the main event for next time.
I like it.
See, I knew we was gonna get kind of corny when we got to the CW, but not this corny. Come on, like let's reel it back some.
Hey, I'm down with it. I'm here for it, man.
Hey man, but again, always remember who fault this is.
It's me, Austin. Oh, son of a bitch. What? It's me, Austin.
Son of a bitch.
Me all along, Austin.
King on the
This is all his fault. This is all his fault. All right. So Real TK did not give us a link to the post show. So once again, this is going to be now also the watch along / post show for NXT. We're just waiting to see past this Nia Jax highlight if there is something else that's coming or if that's going to be the end of it.
Throw in the Hardy Boys for nostalgia at 2,300. I mean, they just became TNA Tag Team Champions.
Wow.
Actually, I would not mind a champions versus champion match over there. Dog, think about the Hardys versus Fraxium. That could go. That could go.
I'm in shock that we just ended another world title match like that. Like this got to be the worst world title era we've had in NXT. And I don't care what version you can stretch far. Go back to when Big E and Seth was champions. You can stretch
Those
far.
are still good ones, though. Man.
That was flat.
So what's for both of them now?
Match.
So what's for both of them now? Because now we're getting the 2,300. We know it's Bubba and Trick versus Ethan and Ridge. Like
it better not main event. It better not main event. That's all.
That can't main event. No, that can't main event. That can't main event. They gotta open. Because as of right now,
he's NXT champion, man.
So you can open the show. If my client went second, man, you can open the show. I'm giving you opening the show, like, because that women's hardcore match gotta be the main event.
You're okay.
That's just disappointing. I'm up here riding a high off the Hail Mary with Jaden and the Commanders. I'm like, oh, what's Halloween Havoc gonna hit for? And that's what happened.
Okay, so we're gonna get to the main event. We're not gonna just dive right in. We're gonna start with the post show, because I know we all got some things that we want to say about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NXT post show. Of course, I am here, your councilman. The mayor Cedric is here, as well as the all-star fandom, the people's nightmare Dion is here as well. If you are watching right now, we are discussing the NXT Halloween Havoc post show. We're talking about all the results of Halloween Havoc, and we are starting off with our first match, which was, of course, the NXT North American Championship being defended. Tony D'Angelo versus Obafemi. Obafemi massively destroying Tony D'Angelo throughout the match until the D'Angelo family came in a whirlwind, fought together to be able to put Oba through a table and pull out a victory, and Tony D'Angelo remains your North American champion. So I just want to get first thoughts on this match and Tony D'Angelo retaining. Mayor, I'm going to start with you.
So I got most of my takeaways from this match from the both of you. I haven't had a chance to see the match, but I will say I'm a little bit surprised that Oba didn't recapture gold. I felt like there was a chance that Tony D'Angelo would win, but I thought it would be I think it would have to be borderline like murder if he won personally. But I mean, I thought Oba would kind of win it back just in lieu of us seeing how short Jey Uso's Intercontinental title reign was. But based on what I'm hearing, it sounds like that the family is a unified front and that they should be seen as a threat, as a unit in the mid-card going forward.
Okay. Dion, your thoughts on the results of this match, and where does the D'Angelo family go from here?
That's the thing. Was surprised. It's like the Avengers being Thanos, man. That's what it took. Like, it took the entire family to beat this one guy who they tried to play up as a heel, maybe. And I was supposed to root for Tony D'Angelo, but I didn't want to. And I didn't. I felt like that one was a little flat for me. It should have been more just throwing through stuff, crashing through stuff, all that. But for Tony D now, man, who would be up next for him? Because if we look at this loss, 2 losses back to back for Oba, he could get a call up soon if that's the case. Or do you keep him around to go for the NXT title? But we just saw what happened now. I don't think we're done with Ethan Page said. I hate to say it. I don't think Trick is done with that yet. Just call Oba up now, man. Monday night needs some more monsters since Braun it went out. He'd be perfect to sort of take up that slack there. But Tony D, not feeling it, man. Wasn't feeling it when he won. Wasn't feeling it after the night.
Yeah, man, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, okay, we know Oba's done. I don't mind Oba now going into like the NXT picture, like you said, doing the call up. But as of right now, to me, the North American Championship is now stale. It's a stale championship to me. Like, I'm not excited about whatever matches are finna come. Like you versus Lexus King. I'm not excited except for it's now we're at the point of I'm ready for someone to take the belt off of you, not beat you. I'm ready for someone to take the belt off of you.
You beat Oba twice. You should be a made man.
Yeah.
It ain't happened.
And it didn't happen.
So I don't know. Hold on.
Watching this Bianca highlight thing, I really want NXT Bianca to come back one.
I'm kind of wondering though, like, why are we running all of this? Like, because I'm like, are y'all really finna just run ads until 7?
Until the time's up. Because it goes 4 hours, and we're at 3 hours and 36 minutes.
What are you talking about for a?
Is it? Do they have a post show for this?
That's what I'm saying. Like, Pete, like it's supposed to be 4 hours, so it's supposed to be from 4 to 7. Well, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 3 hours, 4 to 7. It ended at 6:30. Oh no, it's ending now. It's ending now because something else about to pop up. Okay. Yeah, no, it's about to be over. I guess they were just running ads till that time. It's over. I was about to say, because if you finna run WWE ads all the way till 7, it's like, yo, you could have had so many other matches, but something called Teacup is starting. So, okay, never mind. So, yeah, we'll see what comes of the North American Championship, man. Just, again, we all kind of sitting at the same place right now. So, we're just
bunch of challengers there. Bunch of challengers that can emerge in that division right away.
Yeah, I will say that. But I'm more now ready of just like take it from him. That's all. But hey, we'll see. Maybe he changes our mind in some type of way.
It's gonna take a lot, man.
It is gonna take a lot. But we're gonna now move on to the match that I swear I thought was gonna be the second to last match, but it wasn't. It was the second match, and that was the tag team match: the Indies versus the PC Girls. Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade taking on Stephanie McCool and Julia. It was a hard-fought tag team battle. I want to give this thing 4 stars because it did not let up. The pace was high. It was fast. Cora Jade looked amazing out here. My client never looks bad. So, I don't have to really stay too much on that. But Julia and Stephanie McCool is just showing how incredible of a tag team they are. And so much so that they did pick up the victory with Stephanie McCool ending with a corkscrew moonsault and pinning the NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez to pick up the victory. And before the match was over, we had a sighting from Zarya inside the arena looking down on all 4 competitors. So I want to ask you, and I'm going to start with you again, Mayor. I want to ask you, what does this look like in the scope for all 5 of these women, and more pertaining now to my client, the NXT Women's Champion, and these challengers around her?
I think it opens the landscape. It wasn't that long ago we were saying it felt like it was just Roxanne and everybody else, and that everybody else kind of fit in Kalani's division in the mid-card. Now you bring people who are world-renowned athletes, world-renowned talents and wrestlers, and Julia, Stephanie McCool, and now we have Zarya, who, if you want to say it was like a smaller pond, but like people that know her from her time in Australia, wrestling out there, know that she's like the real deal. So I think the presentation warrants itself for her. And when she finally gets her first match, you'll see exactly how talented she is in the ring, just like people who weren't familiar with Julia in the States, as well as Stephanie Vacour. So I think the women's main event scene just got deeper. And that is just not to say that we saw Zariello later in the show. She might be gunning for all threats on Tuesday nights. We don't know. Yeah. But for now, it seems like there's a lot more balance at top.
Gotcha. Okay, Dion, let me ask you. For Stephanie Vacour pinning the NXT Women's Champion, and as Cedric just said, the division in that main title picture is getting deeper. Do you feel that the trigger should be pulled on a new champion being crowned, or does it make more sense for the champion to continue her reign as we intend to develop this more main event picture and division?
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of weight that goes on with pinning the champion, and that Stephanie, she nailed that corkscrew, man, and looked like $1 million doing it. I want her in that championship picture already, man. I've been a fan since she walked through the door, because it maybe forced me to go back and look at other matches that she's had, and she fits in NXT so well. But yeah, I'm saying like this match, because I know you guys wanted to stick with the tag team for a little while, which I get. But man, Roxanne needs a challenger, right? And who better at the moment than her? Yeah. For the match, I think this was the match of the night. This was the best match on the card tonight, from start to finish. Felt a little shorter than usual. It went longer than we thought. It went longer than the first match, thankfully. But no, this was the women's division so deep, man. For NXT, if Roxy can, I think she needs that bigger challenge, and I think Stephanie is that for her. Like you call her the indie darlings, or whatever you want to call them.
I like that, the indie darlings.
That's her biggest. She's beat everybody else in NXT. Like there's nobody else for her to beat, but these new people who are coming in, and one who just got a pinfall victory over. It's like Jay pinning Roman, like he's the only person who's done it besides Cody. So there had to have been like, yeah, man. Again, match of the night, women's division should have probably this probably should have been a co-main event too. After looking at the structure of the card, I probably could have closed the show after what we just saw. But
did I not say that on a WWT live for the last week?
Yeah,
travesty.
Probably should close the show, but man, that women's division is deep. Roxanne, I know she's been the longest reigning, but her time might be up pretty soon, man. If she can't get over this Stephanie thing.
All right. And then to what Boza said, the trigger needs to pull now. You don't know how long Julia and Stephanie will be at NXT. Here's why I disagree with both of y'all. Here's why I disagree. This has nothing also to just do with my client. Y'all need to let this NXT stuff cook up. I don't think any of the women are finna get called up right now.
Oh God, no. Yeah,
I don't think Julia's finna get called up. I don't think Stephanie Vacour is finna get called up. The reason why I say that is because you are on such a dope precipice of being able to make NXT a flagship show amongst these other two of Raw and SmackDown, that why would you want to leave? There's no like if you really think about it, besides some of the dream matches we want to see, there's nothing right now for Stephanie Vacour and Julia to do when they go up there. Because you already see what the main story on Raw is. That's Liv and Rhea. Outside of that, we don't really the women's division doesn't have too many, and what they're doing is clumping them together. Either the women's tag team match, or you're having 6 women tag matches, because you've seen what even happened with Lyra Valkyria. Like, she's not in the title. No one is in the title picture right now because of how long this story is being drugged out. So this would be a waste for them to go. On SmackDown, you already have something that is tied up with Naomi, Bayley, Nia Jax, and Tiffany Stratton. Now you didn't throw Candice LeRae in there. So that has to go all the way through to WrestleMania. So again, you would just have Julia and Stephanie McCool sitting there waiting for these stories to end before you start putting a spotlight on them. The only way it makes sense for them to be brought up to do something is if you get closer to Money in the Bank, because then this is where you have a time for them to shine. As far as Roxy goes, remember what I said before. We have not seen Roxy enter her Mad Queen era. We are now just seeing her being able to skate by with wins, letting Cora Jade help her win. We have not seen her become the full heel of this championship reign as of yet. And like I told y'all before, this is why Trick won tonight, because as I spoke to you about, Dion, earlier, Trick and Roxy are such homegrown NXT people, and they put so much on them. They are bound to be the night after WrestleMania or the night after or the Friday of SmackDown as WrestleMania to be surprised people to move up to the roster.
Either that or you wait till the draft, because
you wait till
got drafted, right? Like you sort of wait till then, and that way, because we were talking about the draft too. The draft should solely just be NXT. Figure out the main roster crap all you want, but the draft should just solely be that. Mm-hmm. But just bring them up then whenever it's time to quote unquote shake things up again. Yeah, bring them up that way. That way they got a lot of time in NXT, because like you said, I wouldn't want to get called up now. Like there's no way I want to be called up right now.
And I say that from the women's division. Now, on the men's side, Ethan Page would be great to be called up right now, especially getting ready for the road to WrestleMania, because you have so many things that can set you up right. You can go after LA Knight and go for a battle of the U.S. Championship, or you can go up against CM Punk if you go to Raw. So you have something that can set you up to be dragged out for you, to put you on the main roster and put you on everybody's radar, especially with Ilya now being hurt. So you have a spot now that you can go take to be in there and stand tall. But as a woman, their division is so much on fire.
I want to stay there.
You want to stay there, and you need Roxanne to be able to have such a lengthy title reign and being able to take on now, because if you really think about it, this is no disrespect to anybody that she's taken on, but it has been, how's the best way for me to put this? We've known Roxy's been here. Majority of her challengers are still trying to get here.
Trying to ascend, yeah.
We now see, though, she got one that are here. We got to see these victories, especially since we know some of these legends are not finna come down. Like, Rhea's not finna come down to challenge her. Becky's not finna come down to challenge her. We might get Bayley to come down and challenge her, but we have to see all of this with Roxy holding that title. So then that way, when she loses it, it becomes one of the hottest titles that you want to hold. Because think about it, as we said before, Roxy is the longest reigning champion currently right now over the WWE Undisputed Champion. She has the most prominent title right now, and you can't let that fire get extinguished right now just because you have some fresh toys in here. Let them work to be able to solely create this division for the main title picture, so when she does drop it, man, the reset is going to be ridiculous. And then guess what? You now have more people, because now Jada can be in that picture. Lola can be back in that picture. Sol Ruka could go up to that picture. Now you have so many dope matches and opportunities to face that when Roxy goes, it's going to be in a better shape. And now you got Jordan Grace there too.
Grace, I was just about to say, yeah.
Come on, man. That's why I say, man, let them folks cook over there at NXT. You don't need to send Julie and them up like that so quick, man. They doing the Lord's work. All right. To quote the mayor.
Bounce when she walk, then bounce when she walk, bounce when she walk.
Mm-hmm. Is it good? The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want.
Clap when she walk, clap.
He know what I want. Come on, man. But we're gonna move now into this. I guess it was a match. It did happen.
Y'all didn't even pay attention to this, but why are we reviewing this?
Because it's the post show. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it.
Something happened during that.
There was apparently Ridge Holland was out there, and so was Andre Chase, and apparently
there was an ambulance.
Yeah, and there was a tussle that happened where I guess you're supposed to throw someone in the ambulance, and when you close the door, the other person wins. That's supposedly what happened as the third match. So
yeah,
Dion,
my eyes were here, and then I looked up and I saw Andre Trace kind of just grimacing in the ambulance. He was doing one of these, like y'all remember like R&B music videos back in the day when you like reach. It was like one of them. He was
I saw some of my paint chipping on the corner of my wall and started trying to see what that was going to be turning into. So I kind of missed the match because that was way more interesting. I got 3 cracks from the paint chip. It kind of just, and then when I looked, the match was over. So Dion, you seem to be the forefront for this
I
match.
saw more than y'all.
yeah, you watched it. So your thoughts on this match, man? How did you feel about?
I mean, it didn't have to be here. Like it didn't have to be. It didn't have to be on this card, man. It really didn't. I understand the story they were trying to tell with like Ridge Holland being part of the Chase U, tearing through the whole group in faction. This is the sort of comeuppance that he should have gotten, but he didn't because he won the match. And yeah, there were some hard slams here and there. There were some good moments. Not the same moments. There were some hard hits in this one. I'll say that. Other than that, I mean, it could have been a regular NXT match, man, on a random Tuesday night to blow off this feud.
So, Mayor, let me ask you. We saw what happened with the main event, which you knowing the ending of the main event, excuse me, with you knowing that. And now seeing the results of this match, where does this leave Chase U, and where does this leave Ridge Holland?
Looks like it elevated Ridge Holland to new and better things, and with Chase U, I feel like the students, the other main face in Chase U, are going to start to question Andre Chase's leadership again. Same thing we did with the whole school not having any money. They're going to question his leadership again, and you're going to have to do one of these recycled storylines to, keep Chase U a part of the NXT forefront, if you would. But I mean, for Ridge, it looks like at the very least he might get a match out of Trick. We don't know what kind of match it's going to be, or if it'll be a good match because I got some thoughts about that. But he'll get a match. Andre Trace, he got to give up them babes though. We need to figure out what his shoe size is and go ahead and get him the Ridge.
I need to know what the shoe plug is for Chase U. I need to know where are you getting these kicks from? And maybe if you had a better gimmick, they put you on that complex show for your sneakers. But
he's kind of taking the Shane McMahon role as far as like that boy's shoes nice. every week.
The fact your shoes are the highlight of your appearance says a lot about you. Says a whole lot about you. Boza had put Chase U will be fine. Rich was elevated to the NXT Championship picture because they need challengers for Trick. No, that's not why that was up there.
It's a one-off.
Yeah, I think it's a one-off too. I think because of when we go get to that in the main event,
becomes Ethan Blackie or something
exactly.
like that.
That's it. And I think again, it's just for that. I do not they like he said, what was done, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. No, fuck that. We'll get to that. As far as Chase U goes, Chase U will not be fine because at this point, Chase U sucks. And Chase U needs a bigger pivot. And the only way Chase U is going to do that is if you put Thea Hale now in the forefront and go after the NXT Women's North American Championship. That's the only way you're going to bring some legitimacy to Chase U because nobody believes Chase U is going unless Andre Chase takes on Tony D'Angelo. That's the only way this is going to happen.
Yeah,
that Chase U is just going to be like metaphor. Y'all about to start hosting PLEs and not being. So
it might be time to just end Chase U, man. It might just be time to finish it off. Yeah, let them move on to something else.
See, the only reason you can't do that is that for two characters, it really works for them, and that's Thea Hale and Duke Hudson.
Yeah.
Duke Hudson floundered without Chase U. So it does have some prominence to like character roles, just like they kind of like with the D'Angelo family. So you got to win the big one, and it can't just be the tag team belts. We can't just keep saying like the big one is the tag team titles like we did with the D'Angelo family. Like Thea Hale has to win singles gold, or Duke Hudson or Andre Chase needs to win singles gold for it to keep being meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna see, man. That's all I can say. We gonna see what's gonna happen with them. But once again, big up to Ridge Holland for picking up the victory against Andre Chase in what looks like what should have been a match. But I went to go get some water, and apparently then the match ended. That's been a while since I've just not wanted to look at a match. So I guess shout out to them. That's a first. So there you go with that. But on to something that was a little bit better than that. We got to see Kalani Jordan run the gauntlet against Fatal Influence. But unfortunately, Kalani Jordan came up short as Fallon Henley, the last member in the gauntlet match. Prior to that, it was JC Jane. And then before that, it was Jasmine Nix, all of Fatal Influence. Fallon Henley pinned the NXT Women's North American Champion, and we have a new champion crowned. But the victory was cut very short with the appearance of I forgot her name already. Zaria.
Yeah.
Zaria. Because I was about to say Zaya, and I was like, I know it's not that. And that's all that was in my head. Zaria came with a F5 to Fallon Henley. So, Mayor, I'm gonna start off with you first. First of all, your thoughts of Fallon Henley being the new NXT Women's North American Champion, and your thoughts on Zara delivering a F5.
You know what? This is one of those like Fallon becoming North American Women's Champion is like one of those things where you people say like let's wait things to play out. Let's let this play out type of thing. At Battleground, oh my God, people are out here with the pitchforks. Like, why would you put the belt on Kalani? And oh, Fallon makes a better choice. Well, what about Jada Parker? Lash Legend had all this other stuff, man. It's like Kalani proved why she was a good choice to be champion, why she can be the inaugural champion and be a history maker for that moment by putting on incredible matches that we're going to go back and look back and be like, man, that was a really good match with Sol Ruka and all the other people, with Wendy Chu. All the people that she put on great matches with, and she became pretty much, if you want to say she was the workhorse, because I think she had so many title defenses since becoming the champion that we see her as that now. So if you want to call the North American Women's title the stepping stone, the star-making belt, it did just that for Kalani. Whether she gets a rematch clause or not. Now, for Zaria, I think what you did was, and it's funny, that's why I asked about the presentation thing earlier, because I think you've made her interesting with just that one little moment. So I don't know what happened on Tuesday night, but I guess some people's feeds got cut short where Zaria's entrance wasn't actually shown. The feed cut on some people's screens. So I think that's another reason why they did the redo tonight. And they said, hey, screw it, let's just put her in action so people will see what she is. So obviously a powerhouse wrestler, but having, and I don't know if they called it an F5 on the feed, but
no, they didn't. They didn't give it nothing.
Yeah.
No, they didn't give it anything. They just said that she's here.
Okay. So, but having the F5 in lieu of everything that we know about Brock Lesnar and how, like, oh, is he coming back? And they're like, no, there's no plans for Brock Lesnar now. The dirt sheets already debunked that. That's huge because now we're looking at you as the beast. So if you come out here and just start suplexing women, doing all this stuff, we're going to be like, oh, damn, we really don't have one of those superstars in the women's division across the board that's really tossing people around like that. We have powerhouses, but not powerhouses like that.
Yeah.
So I think it makes it very interesting. If she's going to be like the person to try to defy Fatal Influence, he obviously gives Fatal Influence something to do and also keeps them at bay while Fallon's new champ.
That lady is built like China. I'm nervous for them. That lady, that's a big lady. I wanted to say it, but I didn't want to disrespect them. But I just went back to Deuce Bigelow, male chicken. Hey, you know what part I'm talking about?
Very high laugh I just did, but yeah, I know.
You know what part I'm talking about. But I was like, I felt like that's inappropriate to say on WWT.
Exactly, man.
But Dion, let me ask you though, your thoughts on us having a new NXT North American champion in Fallon Henley, and just how does that make you feel with the transition of the titles changing?
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought she was going to run the gauntlet tonight. But seeing how it didn't really hurt her losing it either, but it also helped like establish Fallon and her faction as like a threat in the women's division on NXT. It wasn't like it was a dusty finish for the most part, right? Some interference here and there, some distractions here and there. But I think she carried that title, man, well. It helped make her a bit more. And now with Fallon being able to get it, it's a familiar face. Again, we talked about that homegrown talent, right? That's another PC kid coming up and winning a championship and being threatened by an indie darling to come in and take it away. I think even with Zarya, like showing her in both women's matches, like both major women's matches, just made her like the biggest threat of the division. Right. Because we don't know what she's going after now. Yes, she put hands on Fallon and her crew, but she also was just up there intimidatingly looking down for the NXT Women's Championship. So if she runs through this division, that'd be great. Because I said we've never had like a person like this, a quote unquote beast of the women's division. And like you said, you gave her the F5 too, and she's jacked all out. Like just she's throwing that whole roster around, man, with the greatest of ease. So I'm looking at like, okay, man, that'd be dope to have her just run through the divisions or run through those. But I think even with the idea of having her go after the North American title might even be cool, seeing how she'll be going up against a faction instead. But no, with that match, man, I enjoyed it. Second favorite match of the night, probably. More tricks moving down in this one as I keep going through this, but that's my second favorite match of the night, even though it was a full gauntlet with like 3 matches, but that was the best. That was my second best one.
And to your point, Dion, Kalani didn't look weak. It's like
she did.
It almost feels weird saying that she lost the belt and lost the match. It doesn't feel like that.
No, I mean, in a gauntlet match too, where she never had an advantage anyway, and she gets to the last person and you still can't beat her clean, you still come out smelling like roses, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree. And I don't think too, like those of you are historians, you can let us know. I can't remember the last time we've had a gauntlet match that was for the title and the title holder losing. So that's
my reason for picking her, because I was like, I don't remember a time where it actually worked.
But I think to that testament of what we've said of like not being used to these long reigns as championships, I think that's what they're showing with a lot of these like mid-card titles and stuff. And I think like we will start to even get that with the world championship titles, like the NXT championship, women's championship, the world heavyweight title, the undisputed title as well. We just know those are some stories that got to get worked out a little bit before we do that. But it's showing that hey, we don't know what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, and Bo's letting us know, like, it's a rare thing. Usually, the champion does retain. It's the first time it worked for the challenger. So, Kalani is once again part of history from being able to make that happen and it not hurting her. 130 days as champion. Hey, she did better than Kane, and she did better than Mick Foley Jr. So,
Boza brought it up about I forgot. Lay Cool did the same thing. They cut the Divas Championship in half or something like that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Just
I'm just saying.
Rebirth it. Don't do that. Rebirth it. Don't you cut that title in half. Don't you? That was the dumbest shit right there. I'm like, don't do that. Please,
it was like best friend necklaces, man. You know what I mean? Like that's what it was.
That was the dumbest shit ever. What y'all gonna do? Break the NXT North American Women's Championship apart? I got the North American plate. You got the white strap with nothing on it. You got the name plates. Fuck out of here.
No, remember they cool. They like sliced it right down the middle, like a friendship brace, like a friendship necklace, man.
I got something for that.
Stupid.
That's how I felt about that.
Yeah,
that's how I felt about that.
Kalani, you know what you need to do. Melo need to come down for an appearance and hand you them the Men in Black shades. You know what you need to do.
I mean,
like Lonnie merchandise. That's what I want.
It's getting there. I will say it's getting there. I don't know if I'm ready for it to be there, but I can definitely say it is getting there. That if you were gonna pull that trigger, then yes. Thank you, Courtney. Agreed. To ruin the WWE Women's Champion. That's why they came out with the Divas belt. They was like, okay, we got to get rid of this. We got to do something about this.
Wait, was that not the Divas? No, the Divas.
No, they were yes, they was the last one to hold the WWE Women's title.
Right.
Then they turned it to the Divas Championship.
Yeah,
because I think Michelle Cool is the first Divas champion. Remember, with that butterfly.
Title.
Yeah. So, but
let that happen, man. Let that happen.
Exactly. That's why AJ Lee got to come back. You got to hold the women's tag, the women's championship at least once, and for your career's sake. But I want to talk about some of the stuff backstage before we get into the main event because I don't want to keep us here too long. So we also learned that next Tuesday it is going to be Fraxium versus Cedric Alexander and Javon Evans for the tag team titles. We also know that the Heritage Cup will be on the line as Charlie Dempsey will take on Lexis King. And then we also know that Tatum Paxley, who I guess supposedly was sitting in a container for the last week, and I don't understand why she didn't stink. If that's
what the
hell? I'm gonna get to that shit. Spit the wheel for Halloween Havoc and landed on a casket match. So we were getting a casket match between Wendy Chu and Tatum Paxley, all coming up this Tuesday on NXT. Before, I just want to know from y'all, which one are you most looking forward to between these three matches? Dion, let's start with you.
The Fraxium and Cedric Alexander and Evans match. I think there's a lot of story there. Because with Nathan Frazier, how he's been talking reckless on social media, and then how that break between he and Axiom might be going. There's a lot that can come out. Oh, and Zarya debuts next week.
Yes,
too. Forgot about that.
Yes.
Oh man, I might be looking forward to that now. She's gonna walk through whoever she's up against. So
what if she attacked Rizzo? I'd be mad though if that was it. What if she's the one that attacked Rizzo?
Okay, the tag team match is still mine. That's what I'm still looking forward to.
Okay.
Because I think Nathan Frazier, they might, if they lose, that's Nathan Frazier's heel turn up to 100. Because Evans won again. He was almost handed something or given something again. So there's a lot that can come from that. That could be one of his best feuds or one of his best young feuds for NXT. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Damn, she's gonna walk through whoever it is, man. Let's be honest.
That's true. Unless you go here.
It's a squash match.
Okay, so I'll ask you a second question because I got two for the mayor. So your second question is, with Zarya's debut in the ring, who would you like to see her face in her debut match?
See, that's the thing. Like, we've already made her like out to be this monster beast of a competitor. With her move, first? Say what?
Who getting fed to her first?
Who does? Their roster's so deep and nobody popular. So who's sending catering right now, man? Because somebody's gonna have to take that.
Ren Sinclair is gonna take on Delta.
Because here's the thing: will it hurt like an established superstar in NXT now if they were to lose to her, or does it validate Zarya even more?
Well, I think you do have to pick someone where it wouldn't hurt. Which is why I even say for someone like a Ren Sinclair, could do it because of the fact is she's doing so much that has people surprised. So like when she took on Kalani Jordan, like she was running circles around Kalani. Even going up against Stephanie Vaquer, she was showing like what she can do. Oh, or Brinley Reese could do that. Yeah. Or even too Carmen Petrovich. I can see Carmen Petrovich taking her on. Like you said, you just have somebody that it won't be that much if she takes an L for Zarya.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But Mayor, I want to ask you which matches are you looking forward to next week? And I also want to get your thoughts on the match that is happening the following week. Will we move to the Wednesday Night Wars at the 2300 arena, and we have Jada Parker and Lola Vice in a women's hardcore match with Dawn Marie as the ref. What are your thoughts?
You just look up Dawn Marie.
So to the first question, I think I'm looking forward to Tatum and Chu. I think they have very contrasting styles, and I think that'll be a fun match. A little bit, I think we'll get more meaningful action in that casket match, unlike our main event from tonight. I also feel like we're talking about so many characters. I mean, for research purposes, I would hope that it's Nikita Lyons to take on Zarya first. But also one that would make sense that it wouldn't hurt her character, Ariana Grace. And I think Ariana Grace would sell it so well about how it's unfair and how she's such a dominant opponent. I think that would be perfect for her. And then all this division, this election season, we're going to have an election. We got more division coming up on November 6th. It's just not fair. Why? Why can't we just be like this? So
but we're going to need it to be the day after.
We have that match. And did Ava explain how she determined the stipulation?
Oh, I think that's because they were saying because they're gonna be in the 2300 arena. Like it goes with
ECW,
it. Yeah. Like I think we were all saying like a street fight, but I think like the last WWT we had, I was like, I could see a hardcore match just because they're gonna be there. And these are the only two at this point right now where you need that.
See, I was hoping that at some point we would get an underground match between the two because this obviously, to me, this favors Jada Parker because Jada got the win over Mia Yim in the street fight. So yeah.
You see, this is your underground match. Every time you bring
it's a thing. It's a thing.
No.
It's a thing.
Hey, you know what that thing? Hey, you know what that thing is?
Stupid.
It's a dumbass match. That's a dumbass match.
Ask Shayna how stupid it is. I hate that I be giving Shayna all this publicity because she done lost some brain cells since that. But
and now she with Pure Fusion Cocktail. That's why that's a stupid match.
And the other one, we ain't seen her since. The belt, we ain't seen her since.
We saw the boat 2 weeks ago.
I ain't seen it.
We saw her. She was in a 6-woman tag match, but she was out.
I must have overlooked it.
Yo, she really did just pop. She really did pop up with like no announcement, and nobody knew that was happening. They was like, "Why is she here?" They're like, "Yo," because it was like, "We ain't seen you in a minute. Why are you in this match?" Wait a minute. I'm confused.
Nah, but you know what? I hope it's one of those things where like they and this is just me speculating off top. I think I hope it's one of those things where there's no competitive edge. Like I said, that they have their mutual respect for each other after the match, where they beat each other up so bad that neither woman can further compete in the contest, and you just got to call it. I hope it's one of those.
I wouldn't mind that. I definitely would not mind that.
Because I don't think either woman can. I don't think either one can really take that type of L on that type of stage right now.
I'm trying. No, to be honest with you, if I'm just being honest, if it were to happen with a pin, Lola would need to get the pin. It won't hurt Jada as bad, but it would hurt Lola more because we need to see Lola pick up a big victory. For Jada, like Jada still has so much to go after and stuff like that. Like for Lola, we saw Lola like build up to face Roxy. So we know, like, hey, you can get to the title picture once again. For Jada, it was kind of that, like, okay, we're plucking you and throwing you into the fire, and now we know you can handle yourself too, being thrown in there. So she still has a lot of leeway, a lot of that path to still catch up with everybody, not in a bad way though. So if that had to happen, both of them can look good, but if they had to have a definitive winner, Lola needs to win this. Especially with like how they've been like promoting her as well too, so she would need to pick up this victory. So we shall see. We shall see. I too am also just excited about the Tatum Paxley and Wendy Chu casket match because I just want to see Tatum put her in the casket and go in with her and close it behind both of them. I see Tatum doing some crazy shit like that. Like, what, are y'all both in the casket?
Or that like Undertaker pulling Shawn in. Where Sean's fighting. Yeah.
I don't know. I see them.
Which reminds me, we probably missing the boat if at some point next year we don't get Tatum and R-Truth segments.
Sir, I need R-Truth at NXT ASAP. Bro, it's just from you saying that. I need R-Truth at NXT ASAP. I need all the shenanigans from R-Truth.
Would be good.
They would be fantastic. But speaking of shenanigans, let's get into this main event. And the shenanigans would be that they made this the main event. Devil's Playground match. Trick Williams versus Ethan Page. Now, remember, I will say this is the third out of the 3 matches that we had. And Trick Williams remains your NXT champion. Now, before we get into the match, here's the first thing I got to point out before this match happened. Because I want to walk through this whole thing.
Let's do it.
Now, how you going to have the 2 ring announcers be at the stage and tell us anything can happen, being slammed into an ambulance, you standing here by all the grave sites, and nobody took advantage of the stage? In a Devil's Playground match, neither one of these competitors went to the stage, threw a pumpkin at each other, threw somebody through the pumpkin. They put the pumpkin on the head and he kicked them in the face. I'll give you that. But with all of that opportunity there, and y'all talking about the opportunity, and nothing happens, what in the entire fuck? So I gotta know, and I'll start with you, Mayor. Did this match hit the mark for the what could possibly be the last chapter of Trick versus Ethan? It being a Devil Playground match and the main event of the first time Halloween Havoc has a PLE. Did it serve what it needed to do to finish off this show?
No. And it's sad because I was so excited for this after the Dish Records. So excited for what would be, and it was another match that had a very flat ending. The stipulation was here for them to take all these different stunts and do all these different things to inflict pain on each other. Like, this is the first match where you felt like there was like real disdain for the competitors, real hate involved. And they didn't really tap into that for me. Like, there was the low blows, and then shortly after the match was done, and it just, I don't know what it is. I don't know if this. I don't know if it's. I would love to know who was the producers and the writers on this match, but this was their opportunity. I don't even think they went into the crowd. They went to the crowd once.
They went to the crowd once, yeah.
But like, they could have went backstage, entryway, in the back end. This was their chance to really take their time and go all over the place. I was in their building last year for No Mercy. Becky and Tiffany, they went to the top. They went all the way through there in Bakersfield and really utilized the arena. I don't know what it is about Trick and Ethan, but it's like this moment, it's like the thought of it is always better than the actual product itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you sold me on it with the diss track and then spinning the wheel and stuff like that. It's like, damn it, you reeled me in again. And then I watch it and I'm just like, I see the ending and I'm just like, really? I'm hoping that like, hey, we got the GM come out. Hey, that's not how we restart. Ring the bell. Restart the match. Like something. Nothing. And then the Bully Ray thing, that doesn't even pull me in like that. Because like I would have preferred if the heels stood tall at the end of the match for a change. And then let's run that back further down the road on Tuesday.
Here's where he fucked that up. Because of the simple fact you was like, that's your second time doing this. It's like, so you gonna give him a third time to do it? Like you bully Ray. Like if he did it twice, smack him. Oh no, you're gonna
hosting Will. He's in capacity.
what you just said, you were still hosted. So you stop your hosting duties to run in the ring to help at the end?
Yeah.
That none of that made sense to me. It was just, again, like you said, we're going for the nostalgia fact of being in ECW. If that's the case, it could have waited till Tuesday for the third strike. And we could have got because I would prefer the solo match between him and Ridge than now this tag team match where now you're putting that belt on hold and not giving us a new story of what to get to. Also, the fact that we can see Bubba do what's up and Trick go between somebody's nuts. I'm like, okay, that's what we built this up for. That's great. Sorry. Let me get your thoughts on this. From what everything they built up to, because you told me you were excited about this match. Do you feel like, with it being a Devil's Playground match, that it delivered what you wanted? And if it did not, what do you feel was missing from this match?
It's funny you said that, because I'm thinking like my imagination for this match was better than the match. And I say that because we even thought about, like, we've been playing up this whole devil thing, and then Trick does the thing in the church. Find opportunity to do something presentation wise where Ethan's in all red, or Ethan comes out in all red, or he comes from some other realm of the stage, like just the presentation part. Trick all white instead of dressed like Willy Wonka. Even though I know you're in Hershey's, but we've been doing this dark light thing like for the longest, and you didn't capitalize off that from your diss tracks too. I think Booker T and Vic being there was just a transition to get that wheel spun for that casket match. I think that was the only reason they were there. That was just a quick, hey, we got to do this. Let's focus eyeballs here and do that. They didn't even go up there. There was so much stuff to play with up there. There was opportunity to do some stuff with the ambulance steel, the graveyard, the wheel even. My imagination for this match was better than what we actually saw tonight. It didn't live up to it. If I have to rank the matches that they've had, I kind of enjoyed this one a bit more, if that makes any sense, just because there were more things added into it. CM Punk thing didn't work for me. It just didn't, yeah. So having like the elements in there, but you have this idea of elements and you don't use them all. You go into the stage, you don't even, again, another stunt, you don't even like do a suplex off of something into a table. That's an easy one that they've done a million times out there. Did they break through the barricade? No, I think Oba and Tony D broke through the barricade, so you wouldn't want to use that again. But they used the table. But again, this idea that pinfalls can happen anywhere, and it happened in the middle of the ring, just felt like this could just been a hardcore match or something, and we could have just blew it off that way. The bill was better than the actual match. How about that? In total summation, the bill was better than the match, and we get Bubba. I guess we'll get Bubba and Trick at 2,300, and yeah, this was a match to get to NXT 2,300. I think so. Whatever Ethan Page does after this, whatever Trick does after this, whatever Ridge Holland even does after this, we'll figure that out after we go to Philadelphia.
Yeah, once again, another match that gave us blue balls is Trick and Ethan Page, because as you said, so many missed opportunities. One, like I said, you gave us this devil angel thing. Neither one of you played off of it.
Nothing. You come out like Willy Wonka.
You would dress like an angel this day, and then the next day you don't. And there's so many angel costumes you could have came out with. You could have came out as Archangel from X-Men.
Yeah,
I would have been okay with that, or even took a page out of Cody and had the angel wing right down here on the side.
Or just all white gear, like even that.
Especially all the whole like I'm the anointed one talk that he's been doing. So yeah, missed opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Missed opportunity. Even with Ethan, you could have been an all red ego, and you could tell it's kind of just like Ethan knew how this match was gonna go and just phoned it in, and it's just like okay. And then all of these several missed spots, like you always want to try to outdo what the last person did. Damian versus Johnny Gargano, Devil's Playground match. Fucking-sane. This man threw a grave at him and threw him off the ramp. Now, mind you don't have a ramp no more. That's fine. The dude ran off of the selector and hit him with a face buster. And even if you don't have that, Roxanne Perez and Kiana James, Devil's Playground match. Insane. This girl threw her through a child slide.
Yeah, it doesn't stack up compared to what we've seen in history, right?
This was a no DQ match that you had, and you did a lot of safe spots that didn't matter. And the epitome of knowing that y'all are still playing it safe with Trick is when the bag had washers and bolts in it. Especially when you tell me you've never bled before, and the only thing you have him bleeding from is the mouth. No thumbtacks, no nothing. You hit him with the ego's edge, and he don't even and he barely breaks the table.
Yeah.
So now it's starting to even make me believe I don't think it's just Trick. I think it's also Ethan. I don't think you got good chemistry.
Yeah, maybe they just don't fit, man. Like maybe it's just one of those things that just we pushed it.
And that's why you introduce Ridge. Because like they're still going to be around each other's orbit, and you introduce Ridge just to like give us something different at the top of the card. I mean, and hopefully something else gets really hot. I mean, like there's other storylines in NXT that have a lot more momentum, but hopefully something really just organically with the fan just overtakes that main event picture. So that main events from now on.
It's gonna be the women, man. It's going to be the women who overshadow Trick in his title run and Ethan.
And I think too, that's the even like crazier part. And I just don't know if that's what they're doing to set it up, but that'd be genius if that's what Michael's doing. It's like I've said it before, and again, it's not to disrespect them because again, everything that these cats do are incredible. But as of right now, the men's division needs a lot of work. And the women's division is on complete fire. And if this match now showed us anything, you've given us 3 of these to main event. It is now showing us only one thing. It is time for you to put the women in the driver's seat. That's what this match showed us. It is time for you to put them in the driver's seat.
Well, look who got the most spotlight this just on Halloween Havoc, man. Like Zarya, we saw her twice, and then we saw her L5, and that women's match, the tag team match, was the best one of the night. Then we go into a gauntlet match, and that's probably the second best match of the night. The guys are pulling up the rear at the moment.
Exactly, and that, but two, that's not a bad thing. But now it's time for you to go, hey, we're not going to push this as the main event no more. Like, I had no problem if Ethan Page and Trick Williams opened the show.
Sure.
That's what you could have done. Why? Because everybody was excited about Julia, Stephanie Vacour, Roxanne Perez, and Cora Jade squaring off. And you made that match second. Please take it from us. I don't know if y'all watching this or not. I don't know if y'all checking out WWT Live, but all I can tell you is put the women in the driver's seat. You already, and then again, especially off what you just came off of last Tuesday. How many did we say? 26 women were featured. 10 were in a match.
Yeah.
One of the highest rated watch shows from them being in Orlando. If they haven't showed you yet, it is time. Put them as the main event. It's okay. It does not hurt Trick Williams' NXT championship reign if you let him open up for these people.
I think that's the thing. I think we've gotten to a point where we expect, we've talked about it. NXT has the deepest women's division in wrestling. Go ahead and lean into that, because that's what we expect when I watch. That's what I expect when I watch NXT now. I expect to see fantastic women's matches. Like, that's what I expect on NXT now. If the guys have good ones, great. But you ask me why I turned in NXT, is not for that main event that we just saw on Halloween Havoc. It's not for the first match of the night that we saw on Halloween Havoc. It's for that tag team division that they have, and if they're however they use Stephanie, have Zarya coming in, that's why I tune in to NXT.
I'm more anticipating every Tuesday to see every woman in there. And again, this is not just because they fine, but because
they're great, man. They're athletes.
Every one of them has had a better story than the. Look, again, we're on WWT Live, so that's why I don't want to. I'm like, look, I'm trying.
Not trying to stretch the platform. I was going to add to that, but I don't have anything positive to add. I mean, I tune in for different reasons, but
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna fight all these urges, my brother.
I'm fighting them. I'm fighting them. That's why I even told Dion I'm put it in the private check. I gotta put it in the private check. I can't say it out loud because of what we're on. I'm trying to be, you know what I'm saying? But it shows you though, like there's no man. I can have this debate for the last 6 months. There has not been a men's feud or rivalry that has exceeded the women's lowest rivalry. Like even like Wendy Chu, Rosemary, Tatum Paxley's even hitting with the bullshit pillow. I was more interested in that than what I've seen from the men. Lola Vice, as much as I talk shit about the underground stuff, her going up against Natalia, her going up against Shayna, far better than what half of the men have put up within within this year alone.
It seems like there's more thought given to a lot of the women's matches, a lot of their talent, a lot of their characters.
They're just delivering. It's them
too. Like
it's them.
Like they're believable. They're super athletic. They have good matches, and like you said, they're delivering every single week. And on stuff like this too, they deliver.
And if you think about it, majority of them look what they've had to do. You have to bring in all your heavy hitters to push them in. Cody Rhodes had to come down here just to push men's matches. CM Punk had to come. Randy Orton had to come. We've yet to see outside of Becky Lynch, have we seen a woman say, I'm going to be the special referee for this match because you need something to spice it up. All these women have delivered by themselves.
True. Yeah.
So I just hope this match showed them, hey, we need to rethink this. We need to put the women forward, moving on.
They're the strongest line of defense right now, man. They're like, send them out. Send them out, and we'll figure out this men's division. However it shakes down, right? We'll figure it out.
And that's okay. That's okay. Let them be developmental because they got potential. I think Lexis King could be great. I believe Aura Mensa could be something dope. We already seen what Javon Evans can do. I think Cedric Alexander could get a resurgence. When Gallus comes back, I think they're going to be something to mess with. But as of right now, your men's division should not be closing out the show. Nor should your hottest women's matches ever. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Don't you ever put my client before Ridge Holland in any match.
that was a weird placement.
That was ass. And y'all know that was a filler match. Don't ever do that shit again. Don't ever have me watch her. Then I gotta immediately go watch Ridge Holland. And the best shoe game in the planet fight Ridge Holland. I ain't gonna say his name. The shoes fought him tonight.
Yeah, that was a weird placement. I felt like that should have been like a co-main event thing, right? But
that's what we got tonight instead of our usual Fraxium match, and it's like, all right.
Because I would have for sure took that. What they challenged today had more, and again, had a better storyline than this Chase U thing. Like the Chase U thing, I'm not gonna fully hate on them in this statement, but as you said, Dion, that was better left on Tuesday nights.
We would have been okay.
You had more storyline with Fraxium versus Cedric Alexander and Javon Evans at Halloween Havoc because these guys would have put on a show. Then you could have said, hey, at least we had one definitive strong match tonight in the men's division. Because I'm not even going to say Oba's and Tony's wasn't great. We just don't give a fuck about Tony.
Right.
And we don't believe you. But the match itself was not bad at all. The match was very good. They told a story. Their spots were fantastic. How do you have a better Devil's Playground match? You didn't even have a Devil's Playground match. It was tables, ladders, and scares, and you did better than the damn Devil's Playground match.
Pretty much, because the only big bumps in the last one were with the table spot and the stairs, maybe. That's about it.
And then when I think about they didn't even make it a playground.
No, yeah.
Remember, they used to have shit everywhere. There was nothing around the ring at all. All they did was got a chair, a ladder that was already broken, and they used the steel steps.
The ball was dropped a bit on that production-wise, man. Like, overall, it didn't exceed our imaginations.
So that's what I just don't
meet our imaginations.
I'm like, why is this not meeting the stand? Like, why does it feel like when the match comes, they phone it in? Like,
yeah, the build has been great. The builds always get you, right? And then you're like, well, that's not what I expected.
Yeah, because even like the production side now got me questioning it because it's like, why didn't you? It feel like y'all didn't prepare for this match.
Maybe it's one of those things where it's like, I would love to know if there's like any injuries or anything that come out that prevent some of these like more risk-taking spots, which I would understand that if that was the case. But just again, it's just these two, just those two, where it seems like it's just not working.
So if I could throw this out, take these two out of it, Ridge and I'm not Ridge. Good grief, definitely take him out of there. But Trick and Ethan.
It's the definitely part.
Trick and Ethan. Who would be up next for that NXT title?
This is the only one that can save it.
He didn't win his other.
The only one that can save us now. Like this guy right here.
Who's that person in waiting or on the way? I don't know. Who can be like, okay, I'm the man of this division at the moment or right now.
They haven't built anybody up
get out of here.
No one.
They haven't built anybody up to be in that space.
I think so.
They haven't. Because even if you do it to Oba, then Oba's just facing the same thing as Trick. Like, who do you get to challenge him?
And he's gonna walk through everybody else, man. Like he did another title.
That's it. Like besides Oba, like to Mayor's point, you don't have nobody. Evans and West.
I mean, we still don't understand. I feel like the Wesley and the Rascal stuff still is not done yet. Him and Zachary Wentz. And then Evans, while he's doing very good, I think you do a disservice to Evans by keeping him in the main event picture so early in his career.
Evans is a spot maker, and that's not a bad thing. That's definitely not a bad thing. But he is somebody that could heat up your men's division as far as competition goes. And even too in Ridge Holland, if you give us the brute heel that nobody likes, and I mean really push it to where like, yo, you got people hating you. Like, I'm talking about flat out like you got to get him to Dominic red hot hate. Like, we don't want to hear you talk hate. If we can get him there, you have potential to cook something up with the whole men's division. But right now, it's like water before it start boiling. I mean, it's warm.
Yeah.
You could put the tea bag in, but The instructions say you need to wait till it boils and then put the tea bag in.
Yeah, right now there's nobody. Evans, I don't see him as NXT champion yet. He's too young. He's really young. North American title to sort of ignite, put some fire on that. He could do that. I don't know if that's too young.
Tag team titles. And let's see what he does as a tag
there.
team.
Yeah.
With Cedric being behind him, being able to get him with these ropes, learn the business a little bit better. That's what I see. If you really want to make him a definitive superstar in NXT, Wesley, what you're trying to push him as, I just don't believe you. And because you've pushed him into that stratosphere of whatever this heel turn you're trying to do, I don't see you taking that against Trick. And then two, I don't see you having good promos with Trick. Besides you just saying, you're not on my level. That's not enough. That's not enough for a definitive change and you finally being the NXT champion. Because then what do you do?
They gotta put some work in this men's division, man. That's all. That seems like that's a conclusion. Like they gotta work to meet the expectations of what we thought all these matches should have been like tonight. Or from a fan perspective, like, oh, this is Devil's Playground. Y'all didn't go nowhere, man. Y'all won in the ring.
Yeah.
It's a shame that I'm more interested in the Ashante and Petrovic link up in the men's division more than anything else.
That's the hottest rivalry right now. That's the hottest story right now in the men's division. As of right now, with that ended, that's the hottest one, and that's sad. That's so sad, man. But ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank y'all for tuning in to the watch along and as well as the post show. I want to thank Dion and the mayor for dropping in, especially on the Sunday. I know it's hard for y'all to get on these things because I know y'all busy throughout the week, and normally these are sometimes y'all rest periods. But I thank y'all for coming through today and enjoying some great wrestling with me, having a great discussion, and everybody in here who joined us today. I know I ain't probably gonna get everybody because this thing was 4 hours, but Boza, Jeffrey, of course, Stone Cold Courtney joining in and giving us some of that knowledge. We appreciate that. Cindy, King Slater, Human Tornado, Thriz, Mike Lava. Let me see what's Christian Ramos, and Antoine Phillips. So many people. Cody A. So many folks that joined us tonight, and we really appreciate y'all joining us in the chat, talking it out with us, enjoying this watch along, and having some great discussions. So we really do appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. And so before we get out of here, though, I want to make sure our folks always know where to follow and support you in your endeavors as well. So Cedric, you are up. Where can the people follow and support you?
You can find and support me at my franchise at 6-2. After an amazing comeback in Hell.
That's the old logo, man.
This afternoon. Legacy stuff. Don't worry about the old logo. Either way,
he didn't call that out, though.
You can also find me on these Twitter streets where I tweet about stuff like that at says at CEDD_SAYS, and on the gram at said is the answer. I'll probably do a recap of all this stuff and the articles and whatnot about everybody's picks and talking about this good, lovely Halloween Havoc, and probably preview NXT 2300 Arena real soon as well. Let me go ahead and block this out so I turn my hat around.
You ain't shit. That threw his whole shit off. Yo, it's just when you see your face when he say it, you're like, yo. Oh my God.
Not to offend anybody in here of that nasty, nothing like that, you know, it's the whole
it's
a legacy hat.
Man, it's a vintage hat.
A legacy hat, right?
A legacy hat, you know what I'm saying? Like Dion, man, where can they follow and support you, man?
All-Star Fandom for sure on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube. I'm here WWT Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Right, I appreciate it. It's my first watch along, and it's been great.
Dylan, clip that out and then like give me like the little blur on the front.
Put the blur right there. It's blurred. Right, just. Oh man, and you can find me at one place. Always complaining about this.
It happened to happen at WrestleMania. He has to finish his story.
That's where you can find me at. That's where you can follow and support me on Finish the Fable on all social platforms. And this has been an incredible watch along and post show. Please do not judge the mayor at all. He is just a fan of his team. Yeah, and also Dion ain't shit for calling it out. But before we get out of here, we definitely want to pay the bill, so we want to make sure we shout out our sponsors and some merch and get in here. But thank you for joining the WWT, the number one in women's wrestling on the planet.
This episode of Women's Wrestling Talk has been brought to you by All Caribbean Wrestling. Catch the wave. Go to allcaribbeanwrestling.com to check out all the latest pay-per-views or go on the YouTube page at All Caribbean Wrestling. Also, go and check out their socials on Instagram at All Caribbean Wrestling and on X at All Caribbean WR1.
Hey, yo, you. Yeah, you that's watching this. You sitting on the couch staring at the screen not knowing what you want to do like this is an online college. Are you tired of wearing shirts that make you look like an extra stuck in catering? Do you want to step your wrestling swag game up to the next level? Then Women's Wrestling Talk has got you covered. Like literally. Are you for life in pink or black and white? Or maybe you're the EST and people need to respect you accordingly. Want to put some pride in your stride and show off the muscle in your hustle? Then make sure you check out the WWT store. Not now, but right now. Alright? What you waiting for? Head to www.talkpodstore.com and don't make me fight you. Shit. Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms at WWTalkPod. Like and subscribe on all video and audio platforms like yesterday, my G. And check out our website at www.talkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling network on the planet.